broken soul can be reborn, and greater things are still in store for us, for us. Like the fire in the night, like the ocean parted wide, like the grave empty inside. You will see he still does miracles, 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 miracles. He's still miracles, he's still
I suppose we should get going.
Yeah!
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, coming at you live. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? And is it Thursday already? What is happening? Carlos, what is happening?
I'm back in the corner, guys.
Oh, he's back in the corner. Oh. Carlos is here, everybody.
You couldn't scare me away. You tried.
We're like the three best friends that. How does it go? Three
Three best friends that anybody could have.
We're the three.
What's that from again?
I don't know.
That's a movie I didn't see.
Hang on. Oh, welcome to the show, everybody. It's day 2 of well, actually, it's been all week, Compassion Week, but day 2 of Carlos hanging out with us, and we have a lot to get to. We have a lot of these kids that need your help and support, so we're going to go over that, and Carlos is going to share some stories. How's the Starmy doing? You doing all right?
Emma's here.
YouTubers?
Emma's here.
Emma, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah. Handful of
What's going
people
on?
kicking it off already. Good morning,
Good.
Emma.
Good. YouTube Live and Twitch.tv. You guys can go and hang out with us. Star 88 FM. And phone lines are open at 505-338-3700. And we got this live line you can text in. What is that number?
505-585-LIVE. That's not like the lobster butter voice.
That's right.
That's right. 505-585-5483.
Lobster butter. Give me that lobster butter.
Carlos, have you ever drank from the lobster butter?
No, but I have a really funny butter story.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So there's this great restaurant in Houston, Texas called Papacitos.
Okay.
And a friend of mine, she's like, I heard you guys have amazing butter here. It's a special request.
Yes.
Can you bring it? And the guy's like, yeah. She's like, it's called mantequilla. Can you bring the mantequilla? And he looks at her, he's like, ma'am, that's just butter in Spanish. She's like, oh.
Will you please bring the mantequilla? The what? The mantequilla?
I'm using that from now on. I'm pronouncing it that way, and I'm
mantequilla.
The mantequilla.
Yeah, do that at the Cracker Barrel. They're going to totally understand.
Yeah.
I would like the mantequilla. Yes, the lobster butter. You know, the lobster butter.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Yep, we got a big show today. But let's kick it off strong, guys. We want this hour, the 6 a.m. hour. We want early birds. All right, you guys are known as like the people that are like asleep, and you guys are lazy. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
You guys are lazy
That's what
and
analytics
tired.
of radio tells us.
6 a.m. is like, oh man, that's like the worst hour.
I don't understand that because if anything, you're up in the 6 o'clock
Yeah, exactly.
hour.
Right.
Like, you're the early bird
Right.
that gets the worm.
Exactly. So let's make this the best hour, because Carlos, this is your last day here.
Yeah.
Sad.
I know.
I don't know why we don't just extend it to Friday. You know what I'm saying?
He's leaving us today.
I know. I think he should stay another day.
In the
In fact, he should probably just be our third.
I mean,
We lost Steven. We might as well,
we
bring
lost
Carlos
Teo.
in.
We've been trying to fill that hole in our heart ever since.
Talk to my wife, man. If you can
Yeah?
convince her to move here.
So,
I don't know. That's a tough sell, though. Houston to Albuquerque.
dude, we've had multiple people already chiming in. Elizabeth and Jarrett both saying, I have a Compassion child, been sponsoring him since last year when we did Compassion. And
Nice.
so that's really cool.
Yeah.
I love hearing that.
And the one thing we didn't talk about yesterday with this Compassion project that we're doing, this is your star project. Like, we're opening a brand new Compassion Center in Thailand, and the first 54 kids coming in are all going to come from this radio station.
Oh,
From-
wow.
From you. So the Starmies that are out there listening right now, like, you could be one to help a child enter into this brand new project that other Star listeners have already began to do. Like, yesterday we heard from Joe in Santa Fe. He sponsored a little boy. Also, Rochelle in Rio Rancho, a little boy as well. So that's 2 already in.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Thanks to them for not sponsoring during the morning show because DJ Bossman Dan wouldn't let me hear the end of it because
They never win.
him
They
and
never-
Joe got a kid sponsored last night. And we didn't get any during the morning show yesterday. And so he was like,
we didn't get
hey,
any?
Hey, bro, I'm going to need you to step up your game because our shows are obviously more critically acclaimed than The Morning Invasion.
Yeah.
And maybe we need to reevaluate salaries. And I'm going, oh,
Well,
that's
let's
cool,
see.
man.
I'm pretty sure that we single-handedly raised all of the money during Star Week. So
What is that to today? What is that to a child in Thailand, bro?
that's true.
Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
well,
Selfish?
well, I mean,
Gosh, you're so selfish.
okay, I'm selfish.
Man.
We didn't get any during the morning show yesterday.
None.
Are we allowed? Should I dump that? You want me to dump that, Carlos?
Yeah,
You're
I
the
get
pro.
rid of, I get rid of that.
Yeah, dump that.
Nobody heard that.
Dump that.
All right, we're starting over. All
All
right.
right.
Good
Man,
morning,
we had so
everybody.
many kids yesterday sponsored, and thank you so much if you sponsored a child yesterday.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually really surprised. I was going,
Yeah.
wait, what? The morning show's usually like where the superstars are. Like, this is where it goes down. This is where it
Seriously.
happens. And it was like, yeah, guys, none. And I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I'm sure there's a really good reason. It was Wednesday. And,
Nobody does. Wednesday's like, no, everybody's broke on Wednesdays.
Right. So, what other excuses can we make?
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
All right, well,
so clearly, people aren't opening their hearts to the Lord because
You know what? When Lee was here last year, what did we have? Like 100 on the first day or something like that?
No, you are not
143,
making this
bro.
my fault.
Yeah.
I see where you're going. You are not making this my fault.
yeah.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Ultimate Pitch Guy is on the line. Good morning.
Listen, all right, guys. I'm the ultimate pitch guy. You guys know that,
Right.
right?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
You're
We got
pro.
this Carlos guy hanging out. These are free, all right? I'm donating my time to you guys, all
Oh,
right?
beautiful.
Here we go.
Wow.
All right, listen up, everybody. Here's the number you're going to want to call, all right? It's 855-293-2323. That's the number you call if you would like to talk to somebody about sponsoring one of these children, all right? It's $38 a month. Come on, guys. $38 a month is nothing, all right? Especially when at least 1/3 of the world's children live in extreme poverty.
That's true.
They're
That's true.
hungry.
Right.
They can't attend school.
Yeah.
Poor health. Sometimes these kids are neglected. This is a crazy stat. More than
Carlos
50,000
is out of a
kids
job, I think.
are on the Compassion waiting list right now. That's 50,000 kids waiting
What?
for you to
Is that-
sponsor.
is that right?
At 855-293-2323. And of course,
Ultimate Pitch
you can go
Guy.
to star
Okay.
88.fm
turn down the
right
boom
now.
box.
Hey.
And you can see all of these children that I'm talking about. 50,000
He's not
kids.
gonna He's
pretty good at this,
waiting,
though.
all
He's
right?
not bad.
When you sponsor a child,
Carlos is leaving.
I'll
Carlos is
tell you
leaving.
more about
Don't
that
leave,
coming
dude.
up, all right? That's called
Carlos,
a tease,
don't leave,
guys.
bro.
I gotta go.
Okay. Wait,
Hello.
man, that guy was pretty good.
He was pretty good.
Ultimate
I mean,
Pitch Guy is the ultimate pitch guy.
Well, we lost him.
I don't know if Carlos is ever
I
going to
mean,
come back.
but do we need him? I mean, we got ultimate pitch guy.
Well, I mean,
oh, he's back.
oh,
okay.
well,
Woo!
that was
All right.
quick.
Ultimate pitch guy had to go. So yeah, that was pretty good. Do you have a boombox that you can play music from in the back?
I got nothing,
Oh,
man.
wow. Maybe your phone, you could.
He's
pull
got
up
better pipes than I do.
He really
That's
does.
true.
He's bringing sound
we
effects.
always love Ultimate Pitch Guy. He's
Yeah.
crazy.
Thank you
so,
for that. And he's
yeah.
it's free. We don't have to pay him this time.
We really don't. That's
We've never
that's
paid
incredible.
him.
Yeah,
We've
no,
never
we don't
paid
pay
him.
Ultimate
No.
Pitch Guy. Nobody does.
All right,
Nobody does.
guys. On a serious note, like seriously, let's step it up, guys. You know, let's make
On a
this
serious
happen.
note, seriously.
Seriously, let's step it up. I don't know, Carlos, you do your thing. You're the pro.
I don't even know how to do anything right now. Ultimate Pitch Guy. 50,000 children. I mean, it's true though. Like, not to get serious, but seriously,
Right, seriously.
Yeah.
it is
Listen.
true.
Yeah.
And maybe you're listening right now, and this is the second day you've heard this. It's not. I can't change what I'm going to tell you. These are just the facts.
Right.
You're either going to choose now to make a difference or go make yourself a latte. Like,
Yeah.
that's really what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to guilt you, but if you can take $38 and do a world of other things with it that really don't matter much, like my neck pillow I talked about yesterday that I purchased
Right.
to fly here,
Yeah, exactly.
I threw away $25 like that, then I can promise you can find $38 that's going to change the life of a child.
Yeah.
There are kids right now who are starving. We're going to feed them. There are kids right now who can't go to school. We're going to get them in. And all of it happens because you're saying yes to giving $38
Yep.
to Compassion International to make a difference in the life of a child.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Take
it's
that,
so
Ultimate
simple.
Pitch Guy.
Yeah, ultimate pitch guy. Seriously.
You know what you have that Ultimate Pitch Guy doesn't? Sincerity of heart. Although I don't know, I shouldn't say that. I feel like Ultimate Pitch Guy is at home sporting the sweetest mullet we've never seen with his boom box trying to help us out watching monster trucks just destroy
Oh,
cars
yeah.
on television
Totally,
at the
man.
same time. So maybe he is very sincere.
Well, you know, and he's volunteering.
He is volunteering his time
You
when he
gotta,
calls every time he calls in.
you got to respect that.
He's
you
a good
know?
dude.
Yeah.
He's a really good dude. You know, it's just different strokes, man. You know, so
All right. Well, let's set a goal of one child being sponsored
Gosh.
before we get out of here at 10. That, Carlos, what do you think? Is that
I
a
mean,
good goal?
you think we can hit that goal?
Here's what we really need to have happen today. Like, before the show is over, like, the goal is 10.
Yeah.
If we can get 10 children sponsored, so if we can get one this hour,
Yeah.
can that be you? Like, if you've heard this, if you've been thinking about it, before you do anything else and the day gets away from you, star88.fm. You
Yep.
can choose a little boy or a little girl, or just call 855-293-2323. They'll walk you through the process. Just takes a couple minutes. And in 10 days' time, you're going to receive a packet that's going to introduce you to your child, and that relationship's going to begin of a life change for them. And I can promise you, in your life, you can experience a new level of God in your heart because you're going to be loving a kid half a world away. You're going to be using your money to do something powerful, and I can promise you God's going to use it. And I
Yep.
say that because he's done it in my life. And I know, Steve-O, you sponsor a kid, and
Yes,
you've
I
seen
do.
it in your family, too.
Yeah, Jacopet. I was at home yesterday, like reading letters, like just refreshing and going, man, this kid is a human being halfway across the globe that is stoked to tell us about his hobbies and what God is doing in his life. And I'm like, man. So I'm challenging people to go check out star88.fm and look at these children. Yesterday, I was talking about Wakanda. She's still available. I'm like, come on, bro. Somebody go sponsor Conda.
Right.
That's her cool nickname.
And who knew Wakanda
I didn't even
was
give
in
her that
Thailand?
nickname. That's a real thing. Her name's Conda.
Right. Okay. All right.
Come on, guys.
Star88.fm. Go there.
Sponsor
and,
Conda forever.
and share it, too. If you guys could share star88.fm, we would definitely appreciate that. So, all right, Carlos. We'll talk to you in just a few, buddy. Starmy, we got to take a break. All right? Just a quick one. And when we come back, we have the 10 most interesting facts about Christmas songs.
Oh.
Steve-O cried yesterday in his office, which I'm going to tell you guys all about because I
Wait.
was there to witness it.
What?
Oh, yeah. You don't even remember because you cry so much. Whose funeral was it yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I did cry in my office
you did.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Dang it, you're going to play that
Oh,
audio?
my God. I got audio of Steve-O crying, yes.
Why are you the worst human I know?
I actually didn't
it
even
was
watch
so
this.
touching.
I didn't watch any of it.
I can't be in here for this.
So I need the highlights.
Oh, gosh.
All right, let's
Can't
take
do
a
it,
break.
bro.
We're live on Twitch.tv and YouTube at Star88FM. We'll be right back. Hang on.
It's the season of giving, and we're bringing an early gift to town. Compassion Live presents the Roadshow Christmas Tour, featuring Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum,
It's beginning to look a lot.
Josh Wilson, and introducing Leanna Crawford. Come celebrate the joy of Christmas with us. The Roadshow Christmas, Saturday, December 8th, 6 p.m. at the Santa Ana Star Center in Rio Rancho, and Sunday, December 9th at 6 p.m. at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces. No more long lines at the door. All reserved seating now. VIP tickets with special meet and greet also available at the RoadshowChristmasTour.com. The Roadshow Christmas Tour with Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum, Josh Wilson, and Leanna Crawford, produced by Compassion Live.
A Star 88 Supernova with Greg Laurie.
We need to pray. But why? Number one, we should pray because Jesus told us to. Why should I pray? I should pray because Jesus told me to. He told us over there in Luke 18:1, men ought always to pray and not to give up. Honestly, you don't need any more reasons. Well, why should I pray? Jesus told you to pray, so go do that. But yet, at the same time, he gave us an example. Here was Jesus, who was fully God, yet he was fully man, and he took time to pray often spending the evening in prayer while the others were sleeping. In the Garden of Gethsemane, we see our Lord praying to the Father, Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done.
Catch Greg Laurie's teaching show, A New Beginning, on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
Star 88 is joining with Compassion today to release kids from poverty in Jesus' name. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
Give me eyes to see more of who you are. May what I behold still my anxious heart. Take what I know and break it all apart.
local church band, The Greatness of Our God. It is Star 88. Good morning.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
Hey.
You so stoked?
Yeah.
Me too.
626.
High today of 50.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, I just love this time of the year.
Yeah, I love you guys. What's happening? What's going on? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
I hear we're gonna get some snow tonight. Like like a lot of snow.
I'm looking at the weather, and it definitely looks like it's gonna at least rain.
Yeah, see, I heard yesterday, Bill said that, probably they're gonna shut down the city.
No.
On Friday.
That's not.
Snow day for
be a
everybody.
thing. That really can't be a thing. It's currently 28 degrees outside. High today is going to be 50. Major winter storm to dump heavy snow, ice, and freezing rain. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I know it's happening. Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, see?
In fact, it's happening all over tonight, and then tomorrow, and then tomorrow night. It's carrying on into Saturday.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a major winter storm coming.
You know, and if it snows, they just need to shut down the city.
This is why Carlos is leaving us, bro.
I know. He can't handle these from Puerto Rico.
It's called Winter Storm Diego.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
They really are calling it that?
That's really what they're calling it. Yeah, Winter Storm Diego. Go, Diego, go. Yeah, it's coming straight through us, bro.
So they call winter storm like guy names, and then hurricanes are female names, right?
Oh, I
think that's right.
No, I thought hurricanes they switch off male female.
Oh, do
like
they?
one's yeah, because Hurricane Hubert just had, or what was it? Harvey. Harvey was just in Houston.
Yeah. I think they could have come up with a better one than Harvey, you know?
Well, I mean, we got it.
Weinstein thing.
Oh.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Chime in, 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call into the show. What's the live line to text in?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. We had a member of the Star Army chime in asking about the money that is used for compassion and how it's used. In fact, yesterday we had Carlos break it down for us pretty well. It's $38 a month, and it's literally change that goes to the organization. $37 of it goes out onto the field. If you take a look at Compassion International, you can go to the Better Business Bureau. They are a diamond level. They've been doing this since 1952, and they are one of the most trusted nonprofit organizations in existence. So, if do your research, check it out. Seriously. I was that guy a year ago. Skeptical. I've seen these. What's it going to do? Where's the money going to go? And I've seen firsthand how it's used because we sponsored Jacopet out in Thailand, and we get letters, and we get to see what's going on in his world. And, man, I'm telling you, it's life-changing not just for that child, but really for my family, because we see, like, this is a kid, and here's where he's at in the world, and it's amazing.
Yeah, some of the stories that Carlos shared yesterday, oh, gosh, no joke. You're saving a life, you know?
Yeah.
$38 a month. Can you even you can't put a price on saving someone's life.
Well, you can, $38.
Well, you can. I know. Yeah, that's true. You can. But in reality, it's like if somebody came to you and was like, hey, this child is going to die.
Right.
Like,
right.
What is that worth to you? It's like you would do whatever you could to try to help out, right?
Yeah.
Like you would, seriously, if somebody walked up to me and said, this person over here in Thailand is going to die, what are you going to do about it? I'd be like, whatever you need, you know? What do I need to sell? You know, it's crazy because sometimes it's like out of sight, out of mind sort of thing. If we really don't see it, it's not really happening. Or sometimes we can be so ignorant that we just don't want to know.
Yeah.
But the reality is something I've always tried to teach my kids as they were getting older is the rest of the world, like 99% of like the rest of the world, like they don't have cars. Like, and that's kind of a hard thing to comprehend because almost everybody we know has a car, you know? The rest of the world doesn't, you know? They have to walk to get their food or their water.
Yeah.
They have dirt floors. They don't have like toilets in their homes. They have to worry about getting, a billion different diseases, you know, and it's just insane. So
yeah,
That's what we're doing. We want to help out, and we're focused on Thailand. So we've set a goal. What 50? Well, like 50 kids.
Yeah,
we're trying to reach. We need to hit that by the end of Friday, guys.
So here we go. Star88.fm. We need one this hour. Like seriously, we just want to start with one. Star88.fm. If you could just go there, check it out. You could see the different children and find one, because for us it was looking like, oh, I wonder if they got a birthday with like same as one of our kids, or if there's and there's so many. You could check it out. Star88.fm or 855-293-2323.
Yep. Call that number, guys. Go to the website. But we're just looking for one person this hour. That's it. One person to jump on board. Who's it going to be in the Starmy? You know, who's it going to be? Also, if you guys, this is the only thing we really have to give away is the Roadshow Christmas Tour tickets for Las Cruces and Albuquerque. So let us know if you sponsor a child, and we'll hook you up if you want these tickets. You know? We got a ton of them. We'll give you as many as you want. You know what? We got like 100.
As many as you want.
You want 100 of them? Sponsor a child. I'll hook you up. Look at these. So many.
Making it rain tickets over here.
Making it rain.
I'm gone 5 minutes and I come back.
Whoa, look at this. More tickets.
Yes.
The tickets everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. A little incentive for you guys. And Steve will go out to dinner with you.
Okay.
What? No? Oh, I thought you said that during the break.
Hey,
man.
offer
that up.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. That is not a thing.
Carlos hanging out with us. He's from Houston, and he's ready to go home, I'm sure. Because the winter is on its way, my friend. It's going to be...
Winter Storm Diego's hitting us tonight, bro.
Yeah. You know what?
Just in time.
You might not be able to leave. They shut down the city when it rains and snows. So you might be stuck here, buddy.
Forever.
Right. All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, let's pick a child to talk about.
Okay.
Star88.fm.
Yeah.
And let's get somebody right now, Starmy, somebody out there. That's the goal. It's one kid getting sponsored this hour.
Yep.
Who's it going to be? Star88.fm or call 855-293-2323. We're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
Christine Kane challenges us to not just look at those around us, but to see the person as Christ sees them in this Star 88 PowerPoint.
A lot of the transformation in our hearts and in our spirits doesn't happen because we don't really see Jesus. We sing to him. And we love coming to church, and it makes us feel good about ourselves. See, we live in the hashtag selfie culture. We don't have a chance to even see the scenery because we're too busy taking a picture of ourselves in the scenery. And so the issue is we are so busy looking at ourselves, wondering about ourselves. We are so narcissistic. We are so self-absorbed. We look at the mirror in ourselves. We want everyone else to look at ourselves. So when we look at Jesus, we're not looking at who he is. We're looking at ourselves and what he can do for us. And we are like Simon saying, if this man was really a prophet, he would know how awesome I am. He would change my life around. And Jesus goes, oh, would you just get your eyes off yourself, get your eyes on me, begin to see me, and you will see a lost and a broken world all around you. We need a generation that will see.
That's Christine Kane on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
When darkness tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear
Josh Baldwin, Stand in Your Love. It is Star 88, 638.
High today of 50 degrees.
What's going on in the news today?
Presidents, politicians, and foreign dignitaries gathered at the National Cathedral to say goodbye.
The emotional crescendo.
George W. Bush gave a glowing eulogy for his father.
A serious accident involving military planes. A Marine FA-18 and a KC-130 crashed in the waters off the Japanese coast.
According to The Times, the 59-page draft report says Moonves deliberately lied about and minimized the extent of his sexual misconduct.
USA Gymnastics is now filing for bankruptcy after facing 100 lawsuits from the Larry Nassar sex abuse scandal.
There's more wintry weather ahead. A cross-country storm is expected to dump snow and ice from the mountains in the west all the way to the mid-Atlantic by the end of this weekend.
An industrial accident in the frantic run-up to Christmas at this Amazon fulfillment center in New Jersey. An automated machine accidentally punctured a can of bear repellent.
Scientists say Hawaii's Kilauea volcano eruption is essentially over.
Geologists warn the eruptions could resume at any time.
Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios, Dex, Steve-O, our friend Carlos. What's going on, Starmy? How are you?
It's that time. Christmas time.
You ready for Christmas, Carlos? You ready to get your shopping done?
I'm thankful that my wife is so type A that we've had our shopping done for like a month.
Oh,
so the only thing I have left to do is get her a gift, which I'll wait till the 24th.
Yeah. Like every other guy out there.
I go to Walgreens and like, what do you have left?
Walgreens. That is so like the typical guy. Like that's what we do. It's so. And it's funny because we always tell ourselves, like, I got to get a present. Okay, I'll take care of that. And then you're like, oh, my gosh, it's the 24th.
Like, today's the 6th. We're talking about it now. I'm going to get on a plane. I'm going to fly home. I'm going to forget about it. The 24th, I'm going to have a heart attack over it and then try to find a gift last minute. That's just how it goes every year.
They have a great selection of colognes and perfumes. You know, maybe you could get a cologne for yourself because it's really for her.
Here's the Russell Stover chocolate heart. Every man's default gift.
You know, the as seen on TV section is where, you know, you go to get that special gift for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Here's that head scratcher that also doubles as the neck pillow.
Yeah.
See? Wasted money on that neck pillow. You could have doubled up on the goods, man. Could have doubled up on the goods.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
If I'm smart, I'll just get her something from the airport here before I fly out.
Yeah.
Why does it say New Mexico? I don't know, honey. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Well, this part of the program being brought to you by the Christmas Store.
With Christmas only days away, deliveries are getting tougher and tougher, but people want fast delivery. Do you want to receive your items in better than 3 days, 2 days, or even 1 day delivery? Well, now your items are available instantly at the store. Slippers, shoes, sweaters, hoodies, snowboards, flat screens, and much, much more are ready for the taking, and they're available now for reduced prices. So get to the store. There's a store near you. See you at the store.
All the stuff on the internet is available at the store. No membership required.
That's true. That's so true. But when was the last time anybody wanted to go to the store?
Yeah, right?
I just don't want to walk.
Right.
Yeah, you got to walk. You got to be around
The internet
people.
has made us so lazy.
You know, you don't have to leave your house anymore.
You really don't.
It's glorious.
But you know what the good thing is? We don't have to leave our house because we can just get over to star88.fm and check out these children that we're trying to get sponsored through Compassion International.
I love it.
Because you can't get them at the store because that would be illegal. Wait.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know if I like that transition there. I don't know.
I'm just trying.
Well, I have some good news for you, too.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
Did we do it?
Did we get one?
We did not get one.
Oh, my gosh. You can't do that to us.
Stormy.
What do you mean you got some good news?
We got 2.
Yeah!
Thank you, Joanne, sponsoring a little girl named Fedeline, and Nathaniel sponsoring a little girl named Patrona.
Oh, dude, that's Patrona?
Mm-hmm.
Expecto Patronum? Oh, man, I wish I had seen that first.
So this is the thing. We're going for 10 this morning. We already got 2.
Steep goal.
So we have got 8 left.
Yeah.
Can we get 8 more children sponsored this morning?
I don't know, man.
It just takes a few minutes making a phone call, 855-293-2323. I mean, Joanne's done it. Nathaniel's in. Rochelle is in. Joe is in. Would you be next? And you're going to forever change the life of a child. Like, I know we talked about going to the store and buying a gift. And
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They don't have a store they can go to find Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Yeah.
But when you sponsor a child through Compassion International, if you want to go above and beyond, Compassion makes a way for you to send a Christmas gift to a child.
Oh, wow.
I was just in Africa, and one of the parents was telling us they never knew to celebrate birthdays.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, we just don't do it. Like we never had the funds to buy a little gift or anything extra, so we just didn't celebrate birthdays to not make it a thing.
Yeah.
So for them, it was just mind-blowing that someone half a world away, a Compassion sponsor, would not only sponsor them,
right,
but then when the birthday for that little child rolled around, they sent a gift. Man. And you don't have to send birthday gifts if you don't want to.
Yeah.
But if you would like, you can even do that. When Christmas time's around, you can send a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
You know, or if it's easier for you, you can just send $20 in the mail. Compassion will take that $20 and they will take the kids shopping for you and buy them what they need.
Way.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And see, that's what I'm saying, man. I love this organization so much.
Yeah. And I saw a couple of questions from Star Armies about, how's the money used? Yeah. Go to charitynavigator.com.
There you go.
That's an independent site, independent source where they track a lot of charities. Compassion, World Vision, the Red Kettle guys, like everything.
Right.
And they show you the breakdown of how money is spent.
I love that.
Over 80% of what Compassion gets through every channel goes directly to the children.
Yeah.
So Compassion operates its business on less than 20% of the funds. And when you look at the 20%, that includes everything from printing paper to translations to the office staff salaries. And we've got staff all over the world that work for Compassion at local offices through these projects. When you look at what's being sent to these children, it is a very, very high number.
Yeah.
And compared to most charities, it's well above and beyond that.
Yeah.
It's the only reason why I work for Compassion is because I trust where my money's going.
Yeah.
I am a sponsor as well, and I know my money's being used well. So if you've got questions, man, I'll point you to the research.
Yeah.
You'll see the numbers. But today, this morning, I'm just asking you to take $38 and sponsor one kid. You're going to fill a hungry belly, and you're going to make a miracle for their life happen for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, it's crazy to me how much we can spend, especially in the season, you know, because we've had some people like, man, why are you guys doing this close to Christmas? But I'm like oppositely going, do you understand? Like, I have 3 boys, and the amount of money we save up to spend on Christmas for like 3 gifts so that they can go, yay, is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was texting me just now, reminding me, we sent Jacopet a Christmas gift, and it was like, hey, man, we want to send $20. And that $20, like, I can't go to Target and spend $20 and give my kid a life-changing Christmas because spoiled Americans.
Yeah.
But that $20, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like for him this Christmas when he gets this Christmas gift that's probably going to be the best thing he's ever gotten in his entire existence.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? $20.
Yeah, what'd
That's
you
all
say?
going.
What'd you say? Like the average family in Thailand lives off of how much a week?
Oh, it's like dollars a week.
Oh,
like
gosh, man.
if you go to star88.fm and you see the children, click on the Learn More button.
Yeah.
And it'll show you specifically about the community and the region. Most families in these regions, it's like $30 to $50 a month.
Wow.
So you're living off what, $5 a week, $6 a week.
It's crazy, man.
I was just in Africa and we were talking about, so what do you guys do for Christmas? What's special like for these children? And they're like, oh, for Christmas, some of these children will eat rice. Like that's their Christmas.
That's like their prime rib. You
Right.
know? Like, you know, we have the ham and the turkey. It's like they get to eat rice.
Yeah.
What?
We save up for our Thanksgiving meal or our
Yeah.
Christmas. We buy that big ham or that giant turkey. We have all these fixings. For some of these children, you know, the ones who are not yet in the Compassion program, their Christmas is a bowl of rice. We can buy a bag of rice for $1
Right.
at the store.
Yeah.
But because of the world that they live in and the extreme poverty that they're exposed to and they have to survive in, if they do anything for Christmas, it's usually a bowl of rice.
Jeez, man.
That's what they save up for.
Gosh.
But through Compassion, y'all, here's the thing. Through Compassion, you can provide bowls of rice every day.
Yeah.
Like, you can make it Christmas for a child every day so that they can experience not only a full belly, but the love of Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're a believer or not, you're going to love a child.
Mm-hmm.
If your heart breaks for children, man, I'm telling you today and now, would you help us meet this goal of 10 children? We are already 2 in. We are just 8 away, and you can make one phone call to be the next person.
Dude, 855-293-2323. I'm looking specifically at Maradet. He's 3 years old. He's turning 4 years old in 5 days. And how cool would it be, speaking of like birthday presents, to get him the knowledge like, hey, man, you're part of this program now.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be sponsored.
Right.
He's 3, turning 4 on December 11th. Man, too young, obviously, to go to school. Got 2 siblings. Mother and father are together. Mother does not have a job. The dad is sometimes employed, but it's, iffy at that. So they don't have a set income period the end because they don't know if the father's going to have a job. Looking at the community that he lives in, it's a mountainous community. There's about 5,400 residents. Typical houses are constructed of wood. They have thatched roofs. This project that we're specifically looking at operates near the borders of Thailand and Burma. The regional diet is beans, bananas, rice, vegetables. But the common health problems in the area include the flu, colds, fevers, malaria.
And it's crazy because the flu and the cold can just wipe them out.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they don't have medicine.
Absolutely.
So most of the adults in this village that we're specifically looking at are unemployed, but some work as day laborers. And so if the father is sometimes employed, right, not even regularly employed day laborers earn the equivalent of $47 a month.
Wow.
But that's regularly employed day laborers. The father obviously is not regularly employed, so less than that. Family of 4 living on, say, half that, right? So, $23 a month.
That's crazy.
So $38 is going to be more for this child than the family sees in a month.
Yeah.
From everything that they're doing.
Carlos, have you ever actually showed up and gave the news that, hey, we're sponsoring you? Have you ever been in that situation?
I've never been, but I have been there on Letter Day. And what Letter Day is, that's the day that when you are a sponsor, you can write to your child. And the letter gets translated and gets sent to the kids. On Letter Day, it's 1 day a week. And all the children who are getting letters literally come running to get the letter. And I'm not exaggerating this to make it a beautiful moment like Hallmark.
Sure.
Like, oh, it's a Hallmark Christmas special. Children come running for a letter. But it's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I've been there. The project director walks out with letters in hand, and these kids see the letters, and they come running hoping that their name gets called. And then my heart breaks for the kid whose name isn't called.
Somebody give me a legal pad now!
Like, I will do this for you! But
oh, my God.
It'll be next week or the week after they'll get their letter. And
oh, man.
Good news, guys.
Shut up.
We got 2 more!
No, wait, 2 more?
2 more!
We got 4 already before 7 a.m.?
Let's go big, dude. Let's double it. So we got 2, and then we just doubled that and got 4, so now we need 4 more, right? So let's just keep doubling.
What if we hit our, 10 goal before 7?
Then we're going for 20, dog. I just said let's double it.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude,
That's
Rita.
like 50 kids, man.
I'm just saying, man.
Rita, Rio Rancho, thank you. A little girl from Thailand.
Okay.
And then Anthony, also from Rio Rancho, another little girl from Thailand, Kiwanart. Thank you for sponsoring Kiwanart.
Dude, that's so dope. I love it.
that.
Get there. Star88.fm. If you get there, click on the information yourself. You can learn more about these children. Find somebody maybe that shares a birthday with a family member. I mean, pray about it and go over here and check this out because there's so many children. Like we said, this is the Star Project. Like, there is a brand new project opening up in this region that Star 88 and you, the Starmy, will be responsible for helping out in this region. Like, this is our thing, man. Like, we want to show them that people in the Albuquerque area, people that listen to this radio station throughout the nation and the globe, really, love and care about Jesus Christ so much that in turn we want to show that love to a child in the Thailand, Burma region, right there, Myanmar. We're never going to get it.
No, it's like Caribbean.
Exactly. So, but in this region, and so this is our project, and we want you to to be with us on this journey, man, because it's important. We don't get it here in America. Like, we just don't. And so, man, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who has chimed in this morning already and sponsored a child. It's
we still got 7 minutes, guys. So we could crush, completely destroy the goal we set when we kicked off the show this morning, which was 1. We just asked for 1 person, and we're doing great, guys.
Yeah, we are.
We got 4, so 6 to go to hit that 10 goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. But we're going to double it. It's okay. Because we got 4, so we'll double that 4. Let's get 8. So
Carlos is putting Ultimate Pitch Guy to shame.
He
That's what's
really
happening.
is,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I don't know, though. Because
Stepping up.
Ultimate Pitch Guy called in, and then all of a sudden things started happening.
Yeah.
You know, Ultimate Pitch Guy wasn't around yesterday.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
Exactly. So
nothing
call the
against
number.
Carlos.
855-293-2323. Again, it's 855-293-2323. Or you can go to star88.fm.
Yep.
And it's really easy, guys. Like we said yesterday, maybe get the family together, and you guys can pick out a child together. You can get all the information. Maybe it's somebody that's close to your kid's age, or maybe they share the same birthday, or you just love the name, because the names are Cherry.
I know,
That girl's
right?
name is Cherry.
Her name's Cherry.
Beautiful
Little
name.
sweetheart.
It's a
Oh, my
beautiful
gosh, dude. It's hard. Anytime I go, I keep coming back. I'm like, oh, man, I can't find Conda. So I'm like, did somebody sponsor Conda and Meridet? His birthday's 5 days from now, and I'm going,
Come on,
dude,
somebody
let's
needs
get him
Wakanda
sponsored before.
needs to get sponsored.
Heck yeah, man.
That's right.
Forever.
His name's not really Wakanda, but it's pretty close.
But the nickname is really Conda. I love that. So cool, man. So we have what, 3 minutes?
Yep, 3 minutes. Well,
So-
actually 5 till 7, but I
There we
mean,
go.
who's keeping track?
Who's keeping track?
Star88.fm. Go there and let's crush the goal, because you know what's going to happen, because Daniel already threw down on us
He
last
really
night,
did.
because seriously, Daniel was the only one that sponsored. They sponsored 2 children yesterday afternoon. We didn't sponsor any yesterday during the morning show. And you know,
he talks like a tenth of the time that we do. And I'm
exactly.
going, do you want us to shut up? We can play more music if you guys want.
Yeah, you want more music? We could play more music. You want us to do that? Obviously, I think that's what you want to do.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Because
You know what?
all of our talking is doing nothing.
If we don't reach our goals, we're going up to 10 songs an hour, guys. You want 10 songs an hour? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I love guilting people.
855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. Or get to star88.fm. Click on the banner, and you can see all of the children in within the Star 88 project that we're trying to adopt this like entire area.
Steve-O.
So, what?
Britt McVeigh just adopted 3 kids! The McVeighs just donated and adopted 3 children. Are you kidding me?
No, she just said that on YouTube.
Did we hit our goal?
If somebody says something on the internet, that doesn't necessarily mean it's actually true.
You guys are going to adopt
everything you
the
read on
kids?
the internet
That's next level
is
stuff,
true.
McVeighs.
No, she said I'll sponsor. Huge
I'm
difference.
pretty sure.
Huge difference.
I'm pretty
So,
sure they adopted 3 kids.
You can't just go over to Thailand and take 3 children.
I love that she doesn't even talk
actually-
to Seth about any of this.
It's actually illegal. So, yeah.
Illegal to adopt?
Yeah, no, to go to Thailand.
Oh,
and take
you're
3.
not even allowed to go to
Yeah,
Thailand.
No, to just go and
take.
Yeah, so maybe start with the sponsorship of a child. So, yeah. Star88.fm. Get there. Click on the Compassion International banner or call this number, 855-293-2323.
Guys, we have a really, really special hour because, of course, Brian Nixon coming in next.
Oh, yeah!
It's Thursday. And, he showed us some of the things he was going to be talking about. I can't wait for you guys to hang out with us in the 7 o'clock hour. Of course, Carlos will be back. Brian Nixon, 3 Degrees. And Compassion Week continues next. Hang on.
For over 40 years, La Salita Restaurant has been serving New Mexican food to Albuquerque. From starters like soups, salads, and Cindy nachos to entrees like chili rellenos, burrito de Eduardo, the BOG burrito, and carne adobada. La Salita is friendly to those who are vegan or gluten-free and offers catering, as well as a rewards program. at 1950 Wansabo or online at lasalita.com. Star 88 thanks La Salita for their support.
As believers, we have the good news, the life-changing truth straight from the throne of God. But it can be frustrating when someone's not interested in hearing about it. What do we do in those times? Pastor Greg Laurie addresses that issue this week on A New Beginning. Good counsel on our part in God's plan for bringing His message to those around us. Tune in for A New Beginning.
Make an appointment with Greg Laurie weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM. This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
There's a war within going on, no doubt. And that's why I say it's high time to declare war. I think we will never be able to be at our best if we're treating ourselves the worst. And I think we need to really come to terms with this and to declare war, because that's an aggressive statement. It's a gloves on kind of thing to say, or maybe gloves off kind of thing to say declare war. But it just changes your mindset when you do so. When those words come out of your mouth, I declare war. It puts you in a different frame of mind. You are what you think. In fact, that's what Scripture tells us in Proverbs 23, verse 7, where it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he.
For more fresh thoughts, go to LeviLusko.com.
We're challenging every Star 88 listener to become a Compassion Child sponsor. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
Music with more than a beat. Vertical worship, Christian hits, and fresh indie on Star 88. KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe.
All around the world, everybody's celebrating the light. The one and only King of Kings who came to bring us everlasting light. Faith, hope, and love are all words we hear this time more than any other time of year. Peace and joy, just to name a couple more. Friends and family all seen together near. This is the reason why this is my favorite time. Angels on display and radios are playing. Praises to Emmanuel, a holy night and first Noel. Christ is reigning and hearts are changing. This is the most beautiful time of the year. Not just 'cause the snow is falling. Smiles, laughter, joy, good tidings and cheer. Not just 'cause the friends are calling. And even though on every day I celebrate the reason for Christmas, I still just can't help myself from loving this most beautiful time of the year. All around the world, everybody's celebrating a love. The one and only Prince of Peace who came and gave us more than enough. Compassion and giving are things you see this time more than any other time of year. Gifts and charity for those in need. Church bells ring to come and hear the choir sing. This is the reason why this is my favorite time. Angels on display and radios are playing. Praises to Emmanuel, a holy night and first Noel. Christ is reigning and hearts are changing. This is the most beautiful time of the year. Not just 'cause the snow is falling. Smiles, laughter, joy, good tidings and cheer. Not just 'cause the friends are calling. And even though on every day I celebrate the reason for Christmas, I still just can't help myself from loving this most beautiful time of the year. Just gotta admit, this is the most beautiful time of the year. Not just 'cause the snow is falling. Smiles, laughter, joy, good tidings and cheer. Not just 'cause the friends are calling. And even though on every day I celebrate the reason for Christmas, I still just can't help myself from loving this most beautiful time of the year.
Scooby-Doo, 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 wah, wah, wah.
Wow.
That's right. Becca Shah, or Shay. What is it? What is it, Carlos?
It's Becca Shea, bro.
I was asking Carlos,
Sorry.
dude. All right, not you, Carlos. Oh, Sorry there, Phoenix.
Yeah, I'll go Shay.
Thank you. It's Star 88, 7:03.
High today at 50 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
It is Thursday, guys, and we have a treat for you. We have a treat for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We have a treat later on in the broadcast.
Do we?
Yeah. Because this is Compassion Thursday. Well, it's Compassion Week.
Yeah.
But we're going to step out of our normal rotation of music and say, let's get crazy with compassion. But we'll
get crazy.
We'll hold on to that for a minute. So, Steve-O, Dex.
Yes, Brian.
What I've done is I've narrowed down our normal course of affairs where we give a lot of trivia. I quiz you guys on stuff. And I only chose events that happened on this day that relate to compassion, love, and peace.
I love everything about this.
So I specifically fine-tuned this day to match Compassion Week.
I love that. Before we kick it off, Carlos, we set a goal, didn't we, in the 6 a.m. hour?
Mm-hmm. Of having 10 children sponsored before we wrap up the show today.
Yep. Yes.
We were already 4 kids in.
4 kids.
4 deep, bro.
6 more children, and
we get to go
Steve-O's going to rip his shirt off and run around outside.
Is that what he's going to do?
It's so cold.
He's going to go running outside in the bitter cold if we can get this first level met. If we double it to 20, we get 20 children. Dex will join him.
Yeah. There you go.
Can we make that 30?
Literally
maybe
no
40
one wants
kids?
to see that.
Really? You want to negotiate when children's lives are at stake?
Yeah,
you want to negotiate this? Really? I mean, there are
Carlos,
kids who are starving.
You're right, Carlos.
Wow.
You're right. You know what? B-Nix is with me. He will do it as well.
No,
right?
I won't.
Okay.
No?
No, because here's the thing. I go from here to the school, and if the kids saw me running around without my shirt, then they would do it, and it would be mayhem.
You're like the principal over there, right?
Kids, they will absolutely mimic everything. One day, like a year ago, one time I came home and I was in a mood because, I'm hilarious. And I made the mistake of going, guys, do you know what day it is? I had literally just walked in the door from work.
Was it Fun Streak Friday?
It was underwear day. And I said, it's underwear day! And I threw my shirt off and threw my pants off. And I'm running around in my boxers in the living room. And Chrissy's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And Jack and Luke are teenagers, so they're like thoroughly embarrassed, like, oh my gosh. And Brody's like, he's 5 at the time. Underwear day! And so like every 3 days or so, Brody goes, Daddy.
Oh man.
You know what today is? I'm like, no, baby, no, it's not. It's underwear day! And he's like running around in his underwear. I'm going, I've created a monster.
I love it.
You have, Steve-O.
I have created a monster. So
are you saying we should do underwear day on?
I'm not.
Like we should do
Man,
that?
I'm so not.
Okay.
I'm like, it is not. I mean, it is because you got to wear them every day. But
all right. Well, anyways, back to you, Brian. Go ahead.
The reality is, though, you guys will undress your shirts and run around in the freezing cold if you get 30 kids.
We want children sponsored. Nobody wants to see that, man.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Nobody.
All right, here we go. You guys ready for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
On this day, December 6th in history, in 1273, Thomas Aquinas has his mystical encounter with Christ, and he stops writing altogether. And he says, I cannot, because all that I have written seems like straw to me. And he saw Christ. I mean, in this vision. And of course, for those who don't know, Thomas Aquinas was the leading medieval theologian. I mean, he was the brains of the people still study his works to this day.
He was the brains of the Crusades, man.
No, he wasn't the brains of the Crusades. He was the guy that people went to in the Middle Ages for all the answers. Like if there was a call-in radio show, exactly. If there was a call-in radio show, he would be the host. Wow. He would be the guy that did it. And he just gave up writings because he was really passionately pursuing Christ. And this is what Thomas,
like a bad mushroom.
No,
what happened?
No,
Come on, man.
He just had some vision
Got hit
of Christ.
By a poisonous arrow.
Gastrointestinal issue that caused hallucinations.
None of that.
Okay.
But here's what he said: the things that we love tell us what we are.
Ooh,
oh, dang.
The things that we love tell us what we are. And as Christians, if we truly do love people, as we're called to, particularly children,
Yeah.
we are going to have compassion, and
Yeah.
we're going to want to help those children. And here's something else Thomas Aquinas said. He said, love takes up where knowledge leaves off. We may not have a knowledge about those kids.
Right.
We may not have an understanding of who they are in the world or where they're placed, but that doesn't matter.
Right.
It's love that we're giving towards. So when we sponsor a child through compassion, we are not only showing what we do love, people, but we may not have knowledge of those kids or know exactly what's going on, but we're acting in love. And so Thomas Aquinas, on this day that we could recognize Thomas Aquinas, I think would really want to say, hey, support Compassion International.
Love you. I don't think he spoke English.
You're right. He was Italian.
Yeah, so he would say, I don't know how to speak Italian. Children.
Something like that.
I can say that because I'm half Italian.
It's me, Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah.
No, Mario?
It's
okay.
me.
855-293-2323 is the number. It really is Compassion Week. And B-Next, you're bringing up some pretty amazing things.
I love how you brought that back.
Yeah, well, the book of James talks about this. I mean, true religion is this, the care for the widows, the orphans. And, I mean, this really is us putting our faith forward. Like, $38. It's crazy to me.
I love what he said too. Like, what was that line? But what you want, what you buy, whatever is what you love.
The things that you love, tell us what we are.
Right, the things that you love. Like, I can tell you this: I spent a lot of money at the movies because I love movies.
Me
I
too.
spent a lot of money on video games because I love to play video games.
Comic books.
Those are things that I love, so I invest in them. And when people see me, they know I'm a big nerd. yeah. But when you can take the time today to say, look, I'm going to love a kid who's starving, people are going to realize, man, you have a heart for people.
Yeah.
And you have a heart for God.
Amen.
And by simply taking $38 today, right now, because this is the last day that I'm going to be here, so I would love to see these goals met before we roll out, especially during the morning show. Like, could we take a moment right now and say, for $38, I'm going to love a child.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let that be something that I'm known for, the love of Jesus and love of people. So would you call 855-293-2323? We already got 4 children sponsored. We're working toward a goal of 10.
Yep.
Would you be the one to make number 5 happen to keep this momentum going?
And here's the deal. If we don't reach our goal, Brian doesn't get to come back ever again and do 3 degrees.
Guys,
that's
actually not
just go along with it.
Yeah,
right,
that's
Brian?
real.
Yeah, that's right.
That's real.
Yeah.
So real.
But then again, that may backfire. People may go, oh, really? I'm not giving it all.
Whatever, bro. This is like our biggest hour of the week.
Yeah.
So.
But isn't that cool, those Thomas Aquinas quotes?
Yeah, I love
the
that.
things
That was cool.
we love tell us what we are.
I love that.
So on this day,
tattoo that.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
This day, 1273, that was Thomas Aquinas. Well, I'm going to jump up a little in history. On this day in 1849, Miss Harriet Tubman escapes from slavery for the last time. And what does Harriet Tubman do once she escapes from slavery? She helps start the Underground Railroad.
That's what I was just about to say.
And she helped thousands of slaves flee at the hands of people in the South. And this is what Harriet Tubman said. She said, every great dream begins with a dreamer. Remember, you have the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world.
Wow.
That's Harriet Tubman.
Dang, dude.
And how true is that when you support a child through compassion? Not only do you have great dreams for that child you're supporting, but that child may one day go and be like a Harriet Tubman and help change the world. We just don't know.
Dude, Carlos had a great story yesterday about a child who came up through the program who is now a part of Parliament. And like, talk a little bit about that. Like, in Kenya.
Yeah, that is so ridiculously true about what poverty tells you, because poverty robs you of dreams.
Yeah.
Like, when you grow up in that kind of extreme poverty, you think all I'm going to be is a petty trader.
Yeah.
I talked to a mom who said, what is it that you hope for your kid? Because he was like 5 or 6 in the program. She's like, man, I have this dream, and I just want him to do well, and whatever he wants to succeed in, he can be an accountant, he can be a doctor. Like, she began to dream. And I asked her, like, for the kids who aren't in the program that you see in the neighborhood, what do you think about them? And she's like, I hope that they dream, but most of the kids, by the time they're 10 or 11 or 12, they give up all hope because they realize all they're ever going to be is the same thing their dad was, the same thing his dad was, and they're going to work on a farm for pennies a day, and they're never going to have enough to feed their families.
So you're telling me they need a new hope?
Yeah, and you are that hope.
Oh my gosh.
You are going to return like the Jedi.
I love
and
everything
you are
about
going to
this.
bring a new hope to these children.
Let's take it next level.
And
Let's do
I'm
this.
serious. For $38, you can help these kids dream. There was a girl in Kenya. She was a compassion-sponsored child. She grew up to the program. She joined the government and brought change to start eradicating poverty in Kenya.
I know of another girl that was a trader that like would try and find scraps, but she had a dream. She wanted to do these incredible. She always thought like maybe I'll be a pilot, maybe I'll do something like that. But she never knew her parents. She was like in this desolate place where it was just sand and nothing. Her name's Ray, and it wasn't until this dude crashed in a TIE fighter on the planet. Okay,
there's it. I always get the wrong.
Yeah, that kids who are listening is not true.
I just love the face that Phoenix gives.
Yeah.
He's just staring at you.
It's like, folks, he just gave a real story about this Kenyan person that came from poverty and is in Parliament changing the world. And then Steve-O brings in a fake Star Wars story. Wow.
That's all I've got, man. The things that I love will tell you the people that I am.
That's almost the Thomas Aquinas quote. That's almost. But you know how beautiful that quote.
No, exactly.
I mean, that is. I mean,
Exactly.
you know, that girl, that Kenyan girl, is like a new Harriet Tubman.
Right.
You know, she escaped from poverty, is now helping change the world.
Yeah. Amen to
So
that.
so let me read the Harriet Tubman quote one more time. Every great dream begins with the dreamer. Remember, you have the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. And Harriet Tubman, again, escaped from slavery and helped found the Underground Railroad. Strong Christian woman.
Yeah. It is. I was just going to say, it is Compassion Week. I want to give the number 1-855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. You can also go to star88.fm. Help us sponsor these children. We're focusing on the region of Burma, Thailand area. And again, yes, $38 a month. And man, it changes the life of a child.
And real quick, we just got 4 more.
Wait, shut up. Are you being serious?
I just refreshed it. Anne Marie, thank you for sponsoring a boy in Thailand. Andrea said she loves Dex and Steve-O. A boy in Thailand is now sponsored. Rebecca from Albuquerque, Daniel in Albuquerque, a boy and a girl both in Thailand.
Oh my
gosh. We are 2 away from Steve-O running outside.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, people.
2 more kids and we hit that 10.
I didn't wear a belt
Hey, just so everyone knows, our hour always. We have great success.
That's what
we do.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody wants you to go away.
So-
like this is
so-
our biggest hour of the
He will
week.
go
Thank
away.
you.
He will
Thank
go away,
you, people.
guys.
So here we go, recapping, because then we have more, guys. We're not done.
And I'm not taking a break.
No break.
Dude.
We're riding right through.
1273, Thomas Aquinas, who said the things that we love tell us what we are. 1273. And then we went to Harriet Tubman in 1849, who said every great dream begins with the dreamer. Remember, you have the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. Well, in 1950, on this day, December 6th, Pope Pius XII gave his encyclical, A Crusade for Peace.
What'd you say, homeboy?
Yeah, A Crusade for Peace. And normally we have Steve-O read a poem or some historical document. So today, Steve-O is going to read a segment from the 4th part of his encyclical for peace. And Steve-O, it's what I highlighted in yellow.
All right, here we go.
And you have to do it in Italian voice.
In Italian, I don't want to offend. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows. And a dreamer's just a vessel.
You know I'm Italian. I could have read that.
That must follow where it goes. Trying to learn from what's behind you.
He's from Spain.
Hey,
we
folks,
hate Spain.
by the way,
And never knowing what's in store.
he's not reading the Pope's encyclical at all. He's making this up.
Makes each day
That was the worst Italian.
You know, give it to Carlos.
That wasn't Italian.
All right.
And that was also not made up. That's Garth Brooks, The River, bro. Okay?
Unbelievable.
I can't do
dude.
Italian. I'll do Spanish accent. Is that
Okay,
right?
yes.
Give me that.
Yeah, there
All
it
right.
is.
Wait.
All right.
Just go with it, Carlos.
I'll try. We cannot help raising our voice.
That's terrible.
And I'm just gonna read it.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone help us here.
Yeah.
I'm
Someone
Italian.
help
I
us.
could read this.
You want to
guys.
read it, Dex? Okay. Here we go. Dex is going to read it
Where am I reading? Right here?
in the yellow.
There, bro.
The yellow.
We cannot raise our voice.
Wait,
The
I'm sorry.
Godfather?
You're the Godfather or a terrible Star Wars character? You're like Watu
I will
from
extort your money.
Give me this.
Anima-
All right,
okay,
give me my normal music. I got this. You got this.
I don't even know what your normal
is,
music is.
This is from Mirabel Iliud. It's the Crusade for Prayers of Peace by Pope Pius the 12th from 1950. I know Roman numerals, dog.
Do it.
Don't you insult my intelligence. An X and two eyes. I'm not doing Italian. We cannot help raising our voice and exhorting all to put aside animosities, to compose differences, and to introduce that true peace, which, as it behooves, will publicly and sincerely recognize and safeguard the rights of religion and peoples and of individual citizens.
Don't you love the tie-in here, of course, is we need to raise our voice and exhort our listeners to help children.
Yep.
That these children not only could be the next Harriet Tubmans, get from poverty, but they could be the next person that wins the Nobel Peace Prize or that really makes an impact. And we need to recognize them as citizens of this world. And that's what compassion does.
I love that. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call into the show. Good morning.
Great.
When you sponsor a child, all right, for $38 a month, you're saving a child's life.
Ultimate pitch.
Which is insane. You know, you guys love your Starbucks and you love going out to eat and your McDonald's and your donuts. Your candy bars,
music's a little loud,
your
bro.
ice cream, Bill Peterson, you know what I'm saying? And these kids, they're living in extreme.
Get out of here.
Who is that guy?
Ultimate pitch guy.
Yeah, ultimate pitch guy.
Ultimate pitch
He calls
guy.
in from time to time. He's really obnoxious.
I see. Ultimate pitch. You're awesome. But let's recap, guys.
Recap for us,
1273 Thomas Aquinas reminds us the things that we love tell us what we are.
That's right.
1849, Harriet Tubman escapes from slavery for the final time, and she says, every great dream begins with the dreamer. And then we had Pope Pius XII in his crusade for peace remind us we cannot help raising our voice and exhorting all to work for peace and love and harmony and compassion. Well, this next one, guys, may be a little bit of a stretch. We alluded to it at the top of the hour. But on this day, in 1956, our friend, Randy Rhoads was born. And Randy Rhoads is the co-writer of Crazy Train. So here's our tongue-in-cheek thing saying, folks, you need to go crazy for compassion.
Gosh, that was so bad. I
love
That was so bad.
was
But let's
bad.
let's just let this sink in for a second. Go ahead.
Stop moving back.
Everyone, start banging your heads. Everyone in the studio. Everyone in the studio. Here it is.
Brian
Keep it
Nixon,
going.
everyone.
Keep it going.
Oh, man.
Crazy for compassion.
Here we go.
Let's go. Everyone sing along. Here we go. Crazy.
And that's how it goes.
Millions of people living as souls. Maybe.
Oh my. And that's how it goes.
Wait. Hey.
Here's
What?
Hey,
What
that's not
happened?
the words.
Where am I?
Can
Where
I
am
say
I?
something?
What?
I just can't believe this is working.
Huh?
We just got another child sponsored.
Shut up. Are you serious, Carlos?
Thank you to Mitchell from Albuquerque sponsoring a boy in Thailand. Here's the thing, guys. We are one child away being
From our whole
sponsored
morning show
this
goal.
morning
Wow.
to hit 10, which is the first goal for the morning show.
And just think, Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads helped us.
Yeah.
Wheels on the crazy train.
I'm telling you, dude, Phoenix, man.
Crazy for Compassion, people.
Man,
my
you've never
gosh.
done that before, man.
Sang
that was
along with-
awesome.
It
Hey.
was Thomas Aquinas, Pope Pius XII. We're talking Harriet Tubman and Crazy
Ozzy
Train.
Osbourne and Randy Rhoads.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Only you can do this, Phoenix.
Hey, here's the thing with Randy Rhoads. He was actually a fine guitarist.
Well, yeah.
And you know, he was very influenced by classical. So what set him apart from, let's say, a lot of the other guitarists of his day?
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen, who was more blues-based and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Randy Rhoads was classically trained.
Yeah.
And so he brought kind of this classical nuance to his guitar playing. Sadly, he died in a plane accident off the coast of Florida.
Have you ever, I don't even know why I'm asking this because I know you haven't, but if you ever have the opportunity to go and do karaoke with Steve-O,
Is that a
you
joy?
need to do it. Steve-O commands the crowd.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm not
stop
even joking
it.
around.
Okay,
Stop.
Steve and I will
Dude,
go
I'm serious.
do Crazy
Wait, hold
Train.
on, hold
No,
on.
I'm not doing
Wait, guys, wait. Steve-O from the future is on the line. Are you kidding me? Is this Steve-O from the future? Wait. Is this you?
Where did you get this audio from?
This is Steve-O from the
That
future.
really is me. Okay. Who was right?
Wow.
You're singing karaoke in the future, Steve-O.
Wow.
I don't even know where to go. How about this? 855.
There you go.
Yeah, 293
That's
2323.
855 293 2323 again.
And remember to go crazy for compassion.
Yeah. And speaking of, star88.fm, if you'd like to go check out all of the kids we're trying to get sponsored in this region of Thailand. Carlos, we need an update, bro.
We got 10.
What?
No
we
way.
just got another one.
Are you kidding me? We got another one.
Kelly Albuquerque, girl in Thailand named Conda.
Yeah!
She got Conda.
There it is.
I've been trying to get Conda.
Steve-O, how come your shirt's still on?
Conda forever.
Go streaking,
I'm not
bro.
taking my shirt off.
Get out, go.
I'm not taking
Get
my
outside
shirt off.
right now.
I can't.
Come
all
on,
right,
Steve-O.
No, it's supposed to be outside.
Wait, I didn't know you had. I didn't know you had.
He's going. He's
I didn't know he
streaking.
had tattoos.
Guys, he's going around campus right now
I can't. Does he
without
have
his shirt on.
Does he have a card to get back in?
No.
No.
He's
Oh,
so fired.
no,
I'm not letting him
Guys,
in.
he's going to get
gonna
fired.
freeze.
He's going to get fired.
I'm not going to get him.
Oh.
But guys, here's the thing. We've got crazy momentum going right now. The goal for this entire campaign was 54 children. As of right now, we have got 12 children sponsored. The first goal for the morning show of 10. That's in the books, y'all.
There it
Y'all
is.
did it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So
And Steve-O did take off his shirt too.
Good job, Steve.
Thank you, Steve-O. That was really nice.
Good
You
job.
got crazy
I
for
blanked
compassion.
Out. I just blanked out. It was all of the.
I'm
crazy
nervous.
train.
I have
It
to
was
take my
crazy for
shirt off.
compassion.
If
Yeah.
what, we reach 50?
at
20, you liar.
the next goal, the next tier,
Oh, man.
Dex goes for the run. If we can get 20
That's awesome.
children
You hear
sponsored.
that, Jessica?
There
Huh?
it is.
Jessica, I'll take my shirt away.
Okay, I need to recap. So on this day,
Steve-O took his shirt off.
yes, that too. But in 1273, Thomas Aquinas had his mystical encounter with Christ and stops writing. On this day in 1849, Harriet Tubman escapes from slavery and starts the Underground Railroad. On this day in 1950, Pope Pius gave his encyclical, The Crusade for Peace. And then, of course, on this day, Randy Rhoads, co-writer of Crazy Train, was born. But guys, we have the person of all persons to talk about for compassion.
Really?
I mean,
Frank Sinatra.
other than the Lord,
Greg Laurie.
other than the Lord Jesus Christ himself, this person represents a compassionate heart. We have this person standing in as a representative for the holiday we're about to celebrate.
Are you kidding me? I don't even
You
know
guys-
about this.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Oh, my gosh. Why did you
That's
have
right.
to spoil it, bro?
So,
Sorry.
on this day, in 343 AD, St. Nicholas died.
No
oh,
way.
Yep.
my gosh.
Yep.
Really?
Wow.
On this day, St. Nicholas died.
Oh.
And so we know St. Nicholas as the progenitor of Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
He's the guy that we say puts on the red suit. Of course, he didn't put on a red suit. But what St. Nicholas did do,
Kids, this is somebody different than than Santa Claus. Santa Claus did not die in the 300s, okay?
Jeez, big
so
man.
just so you there's children listening.
right,
and
children
you're-
listening. This
and
is
you're
St.
like,
Nicholas.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
that's different.
This was Santa's best bud in the whole
And he
world.
became the model for compassion and love.
Why do we
Yeah.
only have 5 kids now? Did they take their kids back? Oh no.
Yeah, everybody's sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just ruined
No,
every
hold
child's
on.
day.
Hold on. But what what St. Nicholas is known for?
Compassion.
He is. But what a lot of things
internationally, because he gives presents to everyone.
But apparently there
all
were
over
kids
the
in the
globe.
community that were without. And St. Nicholas would go around and bring them gifts. So tradition tells us. And that is where it started of this St. Nicholas, because he was such a loving man towards children and didn't want to see children go without. So he would start to give presents and gifts to these kids.
Yeah.
And of course, St. Nicholas was a Greek pastor and became the model of compassion and love. And this is what St. Nicholas said. This is an actual quote, folks. The giver of every good and perfect gift has called upon us to mimic God's giving by grace through faith, and this is not of ourselves. Wow. So St. Nicholas says we are called to mimic God's giving by giving to others.
Wow.
And how true is that for Compassion Week?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, and today, I mean, literally, you're giving the gift of life to these children.
Yeah.
Here's the facts. I know we're having a lot of fun, but here's just the truth of it. Children are starving.
Yeah.
And you have the chance this Christmas
Yep.
to basically be a hero in the lives of these children and provide the gift of life.
Yeah.
You're saving a child's life today by simply saying, I can do $38, and with that, I'm going to rescue a child from poverty so they can have a Christmas where they're not worried about if tomorrow morning there's going to be food or not, where they're not worried about tonight, am I eating or am I not?
Man.
This Christmas, literally, like St. Nicholas, you can give the gift of life to a child in Thailand. So 855-293-2323. We hit the goal of 10 children this hour. If we can keep that going, if we get to 20, Dex has got a special surprise for you.
Oh, man.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Last year, our boy Lee was here, and he said something very specific about grown men taking their shirts off.
Well, he was also 20 years older than us.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true. That's
So-
very,
he was
very
so
true.
wise.
So maybe.
And Lee, if Lee were here today, I know that he would be okay with this.
Yeah, he would.
Because
That's true.
he would do anything to help rescue children from
Amen,
poverty.
man.
And I'm
Amen.
asking you today to do something small, to take $38 and say, you know what? For Christmas this year, we're going to help a little boy or a little girl in Thailand. Star88.fm, you can see the faces of these little kids. You can choose the one for your family, or just call 855-293-2323. It takes a couple minutes. And be like Kelly in Albuquerque, Mitchell in Albuquerque, Daniel, Rebecca. They've all sponsored kids this hour. Would you be the next as we roll over to the next goal, trying to get to 20 kids for that Dex surprise?
Oh, the
Dex surprise.
Dex surprise. Woo!
I like it.
And if you don't believe any of us in this room, take it from St. Nicholas himself. The
Yep.
giver of every good and perfect gift has called us upon to mimic God's giving by grace through faith, and this is not of ourselves.
Whoa. Sorry, can you hit the... Is it... Is it good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, good.
It's good.
Okay, just making sure. You know, old technology.
Old technology.
what
Guys,
happens.
that's what I have for 3 degrees
that it?
today.
Is that it,
That's
Brian?
it, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Well, I kept it short because I knew it was Compassion Week. But let's recap, guys. Let's recap.
All right.
And then it's all in your guys' hands. Here we go.
In 1214...
In 1273,
That's right. Thomas
Aquinas had his
said,
mystical experience.
he saw Jesus in a tortilla, and he said,
That's not true,
if
kids.
what you love and you own is how people will know what you love.
So close. The things that we love tell us what we are.
That's what I said.
That's what Thomas Aquinas said.
That's right.
And then this day in 1849, Harriet Tubman escapes from slavery and helps start the Underground Railroad. What did she say, you guys?
She said, the Underground Railroad is going to be so dope, they are going to invent a board game based upon this. It's called Monopoly. And
That's
one of
not
the
what she said,
railroads-
kids.
No? Okay.
What she said is every great dream begins with a dreamer. Remember, you have the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world.
Man.
Okay?
So much better than Monopoly.
On this day in 1950, Pope Pius gives his encyclical, A Crusade for Peace. What did we learn from Pope Pius XII?
He was the inventor of the encyclical cell anemia cure, which helps people all over the globe.
Saved so many lives.
No,
So many.
no. What he said is we cannot help raise our voice and exhort all to put aside animosity and differences to work for true peace. And by supporting kids, we are helping that.
Amen.
And then, of course, on this day in 1956, our friend Randy Rhoads was born.
Yep.
And as the co-writer of Crazy Train, what did Randy teach us? Dex?
He taught us, guys, that...
Where's our music, Dex?
Wait. Oh.
Dex, where's our music?
I just choked on my spit.
Crazy!
Ruined it. It was terrible. It was terrible. Is there any irony to the fact that Harriet Tubman started the Underground Railroad and then Randy Rhoads threw that train off of the rails?
After Crazy Train.
Because it was just crazy.
Because it's crazy for compassion, Dex. Remember, Randy
right,
taught us to be crazy for compassion.
Crazy for compassion.
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Are you kidding me? The producers are telling me right now that Santa Claus is on the line right now. Are you kidding me? Santa Claus, are you there?
Ho, 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 little boys and girls. Hello.
Hey, Santa, what are you doing? Are you calling from the North Pole?
That's right. I'm making toys with my elves.
Hold on a second. Wait, is this
What
Thor?
weird accent is that?
Is this Thor?
Is Thor trying to pretend to be Santa?
Oh my gosh. Are you
Thor?
Thor?
Oh man, you almost got us. Is it because your dad
Thank you.
Odin looks a lot like Santa Claus? So we thought for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, oh man.
I
Well
mean,
done.
I enjoy it.
Funny story. He actually is Santa Claus.
Oh, well, I mean,
No kidding.
never realized
That's
that.
cool.
So Odin, Odin's son, thank you.
I appreciate you, trying to cheer the kids up after Brian totally spoiled it for me. Love
That's
you,
the
Thor.
least I can do, Brian. Who knows?
All right, get out of here.
Oh, wow. I guess since we were talking about Crazy Train, bringing a little bit of
Yeah.
Thor love is appropriate.
You know,
Absolutely.
I'm just really bummed mostly for Carlos in this moment because is this the hour you realized you don't ever want to do any other Compassion Radio ever for the rest of your existence?
He's going to have stories going back home. He's going to say, bro, we went from Thomas Aquinas to Ozzy Osbourne, and it worked.
And back again.
And it worked.
Yeah, kids are getting sponsored. You keep going, man.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, right?
Okay, guys, your last quiz for the day.
Okay.
So we went from 1273, Thomas Aquinas, 1849, Harriet Tubman, 1950, Pope Pius, 1956, Randy Rhoads, and in 343 AD, St. Nicholas died. And he is the model for compassion and love for kids.
Yeah.
And didn't he say, Steve-O, the giver of every good and perfect gift has called us upon to mimic God's giving by grace through faith, and this is not ourselves.
I mean, he's basically biting Paul, isn't he?
He is quoting Paul of sorts.
Who ripped off who?
That's what pastors do. They usually quote the Bible.
Oh, okay.
That's what pastors do, and St. Nicholas was a pastor
That's
in
right.
Greek.
That's true.
So, fellas,
Yeah.
here it is. I leave you just with this word of exhortation. Go crazy for compassion.
Okay.
We're going out.
No, you don't have to do that.
And thank you to all of our listeners who met the goal halfway through today's
Yeah,
broadcast.
seriously.
Isn't that cool or
Yeah.
what?
I mean, that's our first goal. It's really 1/5 of the real goal that we want to meet, but we were like, let's start somewhere.
Yeah, we're rolling towards the next one.
Yes,
so
we are.
Yep.
Yeah,
if
we
you
are.
want to be the first person getting us towards that next level, you just got to call 855-293-2323 and do exactly what Phoenix has brought today. Just that reminder of what compassion can look like in so many different forms and how little it costs us. Like for $1 a day, for what I would spend this morning on this Starbucks latte that I picked up, like I could just cancel this once a week. I still have the other 8 that I'll buy. You know,
right.
I
Right.
cancel one of these a week and I'm feeding a child. This Christmas, they're going to have a warm bowl of rice in their belly. They're going to know that they're no longer going to have to worry about food. They can go to school. I mean, this Christmas, you can make a massive impact and literally save the life of a child.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
All right, the number 855-293-2323, or you can go to star88.fm to sponsor a child. Let's take a quick break, guys. We're live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang on.
It's the season of giving, and we're bringing an early gift to town. Compassion Live presents the Roadshow Christmas Tour, featuring Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum,
It's beginning to look a lot.
Josh Wilson, and introducing Leanna Crawford. Come celebrate the joy of Christmas with us. The Roadshow Christmas, Saturday, December 8th, 6 p.m. at the Santa Ana Star Center in Rio Rancho, and Sunday, December 9th at 6 p.m. at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces. No more long lines at the door. All reserved seating now. VIP tickets with special meet and greet also available at the RoadshowChristmasTour.com. The Roadshow Christmas Tour with Matthew West, Matt Marr, Building 429, Plum, Josh Wilson, and Leanna Crawford. Produced by Compassion Live.
Pastor Jack Graham and a Star 88 Supernova.
Too many Christians are part-time believers, casual observers. But I want to challenge you. You know, when you come to worship the Lord Jesus Christ, don't show up late and leave early like you're a spectator in a theater. We are here to worship the Lord Jesus from the very beginning. When we're singing, we are praying and we are praising God and we're giving and we're serving God with our worship. It's important to show up early and then don't leave early. I mean, we ought to show up early and leave late instead of showing up late and leaving early. Why? Because we don't want to be just part-time casual observers in the body of Christ. We want to be all in.
Catch Pastor Jack Graham, PowerPoint, broadcast weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT.
Star 88 invites you to change the life of a child in poverty in Thailand along the border with Myanmar. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
Captivated, I say it, I'm on a whole new retreat. My space invaded, upgraded, I hear you talking to me. It's in the boom of the thunder, it's in the cool of the rain. And I'll say, I don't ever wanna get away. Tonight is beautiful, it's got my mind on you. And everywhere I turn is a reminder. I see you in everything. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me I see you in every little thing all day. No matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. I see you in everything. You're all up in everything. My soul's awakened, I'm taken by all the beauty you bring. You got it blaring, I'm staring, love watching you do your thing. There's no mistaking your style, no mistaking your touch. I see the grand, I see the subtle of your love. Lord, I see you in everything, all day. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me I see you in every little thing, all day. No matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. It's finding me in everything, all day. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me I see you in every little thing all day. No matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. Tonight is beautiful, it's got my mind on you. And everywhere I turn is a reminder. From the sparkle in her eyes to the starlit open skies, you bring my heart to life, fill me with wonder. I see you in everything, all day, all day. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me I see you in every little thing, all day, all day. No matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. I see you in everything. You're all up in everything. I see you in everything. You're all up in everything. Oh, I can say I love you, love in everything. And I
Toby Mac, everything. It's Star 88, 743.
High today of 50 degrees.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Good morning, everybody. Dex, Steve-O, Carlos, Compassion International. Guys, I'm so proud of you. You guys hit the goal from earlier, but we have more goals to set. Carlos?
I'm sorry. What just happened?
Goal number one.
Did you tank?
Yeah. Goal number one happened.
Trying to be serious, dude.
Literally, Steve-O ripped his shirt off.
Yeah. Trying to be so serious.
Trying to be
I could
pros
cut
right now.
glass right now. It's so cold outside.
30 degrees outside. And he took a
What?
sprint.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
the nip, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. No.
So we're going for the second goal because overall
gosh,
for the
I'm so
campaign
nervous.
for Star 88, we're looking to get 54 children sponsored into this new project in Thailand.
And can we talk about that? Because I don't think people understand what we are trying to do. You
Yeah.
know, like what does a project entail? What are we doing?
So basically, we have identified a new church in Thailand, and we have partnered with them to bring compassion to this church so that they can in turn go into the community and help the children who are in their community no longer have to worry about hot meals.
Yeah.
No longer have to worry about, can I go to school because I don't have a uniform?
Right.
So we're stepping in to revitalize this community through you and through the local church.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by a compassion project. Now, we have just opened the doors for this thing. So Star said, look, we want to be the first ones to get these kids in and make this our project. So that's where you come in as the Star listener. Your job now is to say, I can do that.
Yeah.
Today, right now, I'm going to sponsor a little child like Moochie. He's a little boy you can see at star88.fm, and you're going to say, I choose you, bud. And today and every day going forward, you're going to have a hot meal.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have to worry about, do I get breakfast today? Because I don't know if mom and dad have enough. Do I get dinner tonight after school? Because I don't know if mom and dad are going to be able to bring anything home. They don't have to worry about that. You're taking care of it. So go to star88.fm. You can choose your child there or just call. It's really quick and easy on the phone, 855-293-2323. We're trying to get to 20. That's the next tier. We've been kind of stuck on 10. So if you'd like to be the first to say, I'm going to be a hero for this little kid, would you call or go online to star88.fm, choose your little boy or little girl, get us to 11 so we can start marching toward 20, and the Dex surprise will happen, I've been told.
Can I change the surprise to something else?
Sure. I mean, sure.
It's your surprise.
What if I wrote a song for...
Can you write a song that quickly?
I think so.
Really, dude?
You know what? I apologize.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for apologizing.
Of course you can.
Yes, of course I can.
Okay.
I will actually perform it live.
Wow.
Yeah, with my shirt off. Oh, okay, I'm just kidding. I can't. Chip just texted me and said there will be no more taking off clothes.
Yes,
so,
yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Chip.
Sorry.
But I will perform. I will write a song, and but we have to hit that goal.
Yeah.
All right. Of 20 kids.
Is it because Todd came in here and he was talking so smooth jazz that all of a sudden, like, what happened to you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Are you trying to mimic our boy Todd?
Who's Todd? I don't
It's
know
like
Todd.
he's like Star-Lord when he met Thor.
I know.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What? Who's Star-Lord?
exactly. Who is it? Who are you right now?
Todd is one of the coolest, smoothest
He
guys
is
I've ever
one of
met
the
in my life.
smoothest,
He's so,
jazziest dudes.
So
Yeah.
handsome. He's
Yeah.
just a great dude. I wish I had hair like that guy.
His teeth are great
Gosh,
too, man.
right? He's got
great teeth.
great like cheek structure,
Yeah.
right?
Nobody knows who we're talking about. If you were watching on YouTube
Yeah.
or twitch.tv, he came in the studio and was just hanging with us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's basically my boss. So guys, help me, please. Like
Is Carlos, is he stepping up?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
he's great,
Of course
bro.
he
He's
is.
great. All right.
Anyways.
How about Cha?
Ooh, Cha?
Yeah, Cha.
Cha.
That's a cool name. Literally, C-H-A. Cha. But it's because her name is Kampicha.
Yeah, a lot of times in Thailand, the name that you see posted is a nickname that they go by. And then when you click to learn more, you see their full name.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's little Cha right there that you could sponsor at star88.fm.
And here's the thing. Mom, not employed. Dad, not employed. The mom and dad are living together. They are married, which is phenomenal. She has 2 siblings. She's 5 years old, man. Her hobbies, she loves drawing. She loves dancing. She loves running and walking. It's like, dude, these are the hobbies.
Yeah.
There's no Fortnite on this list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no it's like these, I enjoy walking. And I'm like, wow, that's your hobby.
Right.
What do you love to do? Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Just kick it. breathe oxygen. I enjoy oxygen.
Thinking about these children, man, and it's like they didn't choose to grow up in Thailand. They didn't choose the family that they got. You know, we didn't choose the families we got. We didn't choose what happened from then on. You know, it's like this is their life, and this is where they're at. And you know, I look at my life right now, and it's in shambles. But at the same time, it's a lot better off than a lot of these people around the world. You know, and it's like I honestly think as Americans, man, we all can do something, you know? Yeah. We all can step up and do something.
Yeah, I don't think people realize this. When you sponsor a child, your sponsorship allows the staff of this church, this Child Development Center, to provide Bible teaching, sports competitions, nutritious food, health, education, medical care, school fees, supplies, school uniforms. It does so much. And again, we were talking earlier, like, hitting Target or Walmart or something, Wally World, going Christmas shopping, and I dare you to try and go in there with like your $38 and get something that your child will truly go, oh my gosh, this is the best gift I've ever gotten in my life. Because a lot of our kids, seriously, it's not that they're like these spoiled brats, it's just welcome to America.
Yeah.
Welcome to America, where that $38 doesn't travel that far, but we're talking about changing the life of a child for $38. And it's like, man, I could do that all day long.
Dude, I was just in Africa, and I was talking earlier about Christmas for some of these kids is a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
Like, that's their Christmas gift. And when I was in Africa, I drove by rice fields. Remember, I was talking to the project director. I'm like, there's a lot of rice here. Like, why do they only get it at Christmas? Like, it's right there. I can see it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And they work in it, and they don't make enough to even buy it.
Oh my gosh.
Like, imagine this. Like, imagine you work at like Microsoft and you're developing this next killer game and you cannot wait to play it, right?
Right.
And then they tell you, you don't make enough to even buy it. So,
oh my gosh.
thanks for your help making it. Somebody else is going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's a video game. Imagine now it's food.
Yeah.
Like, this is where I'm going to cry. Seriously. Like, imagine you're out there, you're working a rice field, and you're seeing this food. Like, hundreds of yards of rice.
Yeah.
And you're out there working this field, knowing that someone else is going to get to buy this rice, knowing that someone else is going to afford this rice, to eat this rice tonight. The only time you can afford enough is when you get enough saved up throughout the year to buy it at Christmas.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's reality,
what do you
dude.
do, man? Like, what in that situation, for me, it's like, well, I guess I'll throw the towel in. Like, what am I working for? If I can't even afford rice, what am I eating? Dirt?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In that region of Africa where I was, they create something called machi. And it's basically roots, a little bit of dirt, and water. They create patties, and that's what they cook.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
They're eating mud patties.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's not uncommon in parts of the world like Haiti, the Dominican Republic, in Africa. They're all given different names depending on where you live, but the primary, I guess, source of what they're eating a lot of times is a water, clay, dirt mix that they get a little nutritional value through, like roots and leaves and things that they can grow on their own.
Gosh, man.
But where I was in that region of Togo, which is in Africa, these guys are out there working the fields, man, rice fields they can never afford to buy.
Yeah.
And they go home and they feed their family a mixture of dirt and rice, dirt and root.
Remember the Starmy's chiming in on the live line with the question, will my monthly donation cover 3 meals a day, one a day? Like, what does the $38 a month cover as far as helping with this sponsorship?
So your $38 a month will go to make sure your child is fed. So a lot of times if they're going to school, the school provides some kind of middle of the day meal.
Okay.
Now it varies by region.
Okay.
Like where I was in Africa, the school lets out for 2 hours in the middle of the day, and the kids go home.
Okay.
So what they're doing is they're providing enough so that these kids can have a hot breakfast, a hot lunch, and a hot dinner.
Word.
So they're getting enough to be fed throughout the day.
Awesome.
On top of being able to go to school. Now in the Dominican, when I was there, the school provides a little lunch. So they'll make sure they have a breakfast and a dinner.
Okay.
And then on top of the $38, it goes towards the school supplies that they need, getting them fed their hot meals, making sure their family is medically okay.
Yeah.
Like I was talking earlier, if mom gets hurt or dad gets hurt, well, that's child's protector.
Yeah.
So Compassion makes sure that mom or dad has what they need to keep providing love and care to their children.
Right.
So, and the reason why $38 can do all this is because it goes to the church then uses that money for all of the children,
right?
Specifically yours and the other children who other Star Armies have sponsored in this project, to make sure all the children are fed.
Yeah.
It's like fishes and loaves, man.
Yeah.
Like your $38, God uses his economy and makes it work, which is why Compassion, we don't take like, I will never go work for a project in Thailand because I don't know the culture.
Right.
I don't know the region, and I don't know how to stretch $1 there.
Right.
But they do.
Yeah.
So we hire local people who are through the church. They know how to stretch $1 there.
Yeah.
They know how to get resources there. They've got the connections. We just provide the resources through you to make that miracle of life happen.
And that's what I love about Compassion, because they're doing that instead of a lot of these organizations that will go into these different cultures. They don't understand the culture. And then they'll take away jobs from people because they're like, oh, here's all this rice. Here you go. And then it's like, here's this guy who's been farming rice. Like, dude, how am I supposed to feed my family now?
Right.
So it's like, you guys get it, you know?
I love it.
Hey, Kelly gets it too. She just sponsored a little boy in Thailand named Yadsik. Thank you, Kelly from Albuquerque.
Beautiful.
We are now at 11.
All right.
Working our way towards the next goal of 20 children to get to the overall of 50. So would you join Kelly and Mitchell and Daniel and others today who are basically being like Santa Claus to these kids and providing a life-saving hot meal to these kids, and you're sponsoring children for $38.
You can call now, 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323, or go directly to star88.fm. Click on the Compassion banner where you can see and pick out the child that you would like to sponsor this Christmas season. And, man, bring joy, life, nourishment, and the love of Jesus, most importantly, to a child in this Thailand region.
That's good, man. I like that.
Hey, thanks, bro.
And on that note, I might sing a little song for you guys.
Nope, not yet. You can't do it. You can't do it. Not yet, bro. Not yet.
I'm pretty excited because we're 5 minutes away from the halfway point of the show.
Yeah, of our morning show.
You know, we're crushing goals, guys.
Yeah,
we really are.
Well, more importantly, like of course for us in here, we're like, dude, and we're seeing numbers and we're going, yes, yes, yes. But like, think about the fact that every single person that we've named represents an actual human being in Thailand who will now be fed every day. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, woo!
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys look kind of athletic. Like,
thank you, man. I appreciate
just,
that. I'm pretty much an athlete.
I worked out in 2016.
Growing up, I have no doubt in my mind that you guys were never not picked for like a soccer team or a kickball team or.
That's true.
Baseball.
I was pretty much the best at everything I did.
Yeah, I was not. I stunk at life. Okay, like I looked like Napoleon Dynamite when I was this little Puerto Rican middle school kid.
Yeah.
Who couldn't figure out walking, okay? Like, I tried to kick a ball. I was like Charlie Brown. I would miss it, land on my back. So I never got picked. So I know what it's like to not get picked for a lot of things.
Right.
Okay? Basically, if you go to star88.fm, these kids who are on the other side of the fence, who are looking into this new project, who are looking in at the hot food that's being given out, the protection that's being offered for them, the help and the hope that's there, you're going to basically say, okay, look, you've not been chosen. Today I'm going to choose you, and you're going to welcome a little boy or a little girl into this project, and they're going to find hope again.
Yeah. I agree, man. Gosh, we gotta do this, because I'm looking at all of these children in this region, and we're truly trying to get this entire area. We have a lofty goal, man, but I think we can do it. I really think we can do it to where every single child doesn't have to look across the way and go, well, he got sponsored and she got sponsored. I'm going to go back and make a dirt patty. You know what I mean? Oh, man, please, please, guys. Here it is, 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323 or star88.fm. Get there. Check it out.
Guys. Let's hit those goals.
Sponsor a child.
9 to go.
9 to go. Here we go, guys. And I'm going to sing a song for you guys. I really am. I'm going to write it. I'm going to produce it.
Maybe that's why people aren't chiming in now, because your voice is, I mean, it's a little. Can you give us a few notes, maybe just like, where are you at? Yeah.
It's going to be a great song. Can't wait.
All right, we'll be right back.
Michelle is a former Compassion-sponsored child. There's a lot of prostitution, drug abuse is very common. We were forced to live in a very small shanty with 17 of our other relatives because my mom and my dad cannot provide a home for us.
There are a lot of children in poverty who live like Michelle.
I was told that I am so ugly. I will become nothing but a thief and a drug addict when I grow up. And I felt so shameful of who I am.
Who believe the lie that nothing will ever change.
But then when my sponsor told me that, Michelle, you are beautiful, we are proud of you, and we are praying for you, and we love you. And the words touched the very depth of my heart and soul. My life was changed because I was sponsored.
Join Star 88 in Compassion and sponsor a child in Thailand on the border with Myanmar now. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm. Star 88 is joining with Compassion today to release kids from poverty in Jesus' name. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
On the air and in your face,
but lovingly so.
This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
Woke up a stranger in a life I never thought I'd lead. The danger when I put my hope and faith in me, it's a battle. There's a war deep inside of me. Who will I choose, me or you? 'Cause I forget the things that I should do, and I do the things I shouldn't. And I find myself working hard to just forget all that I did, I said I wouldn't. Bring me back to the days of me, remembering that your love, it has no limits. So who will I choose, me or you? Won't you wake me up when my faith is asleep? You never let me go. Bring back my memory. You bring these bones to life when you breathe into me. Remind me how much I need you when I get amnesia. Wake me up. Amnesia. Wake me up. Amnesia. Wake me up. Help me remember you love me. When my thoughts deceive my fragile heart, I know that you're for me. Even when my world's falling apart, with you there's no worry. Yeah, you planned my life from the start, so what do? I choose you. 'Cause I forget the things that I should do, and I do the things I shouldn't. And I find myself working hard to just forget all that I did, I said I wouldn't. Bring me back to the days of me, remembering that your love, it has no limits. So who will I choose, me or you? Won't you wake me up when my faith is asleep? You never let me go. Bring back my memory. You bring these bones to life when you breathe into me. Remind me how much I need you when I get amnesia. Wake me when I lose my hope. Show me all that you've done and how you kept me close when I wanted to run. Your love, it makes me whole when I come undone. Remind me how much I need you when I get amnesia. Wake me up. Amnesia. Wake me up. Amnesia. Wake me up. Remind me who I am. I'm not who I used to be. You wiped away my past, and now I stand a brand new me. So wake me up. Wake me up. Come on. Won't you wake me up when my faith is asleep? You never let me go. Bring back my memory.
sorry. I took a bite right before we went on the air. So unprofessional, I know.
Gosh,
Sorry, Carlos.
man.
I know
That's why we can't have nice things.
I know you run a tight ship there, Carlos, but we're in Albuquerque, so.
That's how we do it in the hood, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Burqueños.
It's 8:03.
High today, 50 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
What's up, guys? We're here. We're live. Coming at ya. Coming at ya.
All right.
All right. What's our goal, Carlos? Where are we at?
We're at 11.
We're at 11?
11, trying to get to 20. That's the goal. 9 more children being sponsored this morning. We'll get the Dex surprise. We're working towards that. You can call 855-293-2323. By doing so, you can help save a life. That's just, like, I try to paint the picture of what it really looks like, but at the end of the day, what you're really doing is you're rescuing a child from poverty.
Yeah.
You're basically showing up as their hero this morning and saying you're going to be a part of this compassion project. You're going to get fed. You're going to get school. You're going to be able to have rice more than just on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah. And here's the thing, too. I know some of you out there, because we've gotten comments and text messages. We always do. And it's like, well, what about locally? What about the kids here? And we talk about it all the time. Of course, feeding them kids. And we found out we're number one when it comes to childhood hunger, which is insane.
Yeah.
But we talked about this yesterday. It's like God is going to put whatever it is on your heart, you know?
Yeah.
And if it's to keep your money here locally, then beautiful. That's exactly what you should do. But, you know, if God is really speaking to you and he's, you know, you're feeling that tug, like, oh, you know what? I feel like I need to jump on board with compassion. Then go for it, man. Don't wait till tomorrow.
Well, and here's the thing. I'd like to challenge you to see what God can do, because I believe God can stretch that dollar like we're talking. And I believe that you, Starmy, are capable of both. You know, we work in ministry, non-commercial radio. We don't make a lot of money. And I'm very frugal and hate.
He's so cheap.
Dude.
He never lets me borrow.
If there's one thing I am not with giving, it's when it comes to, especially children. We sponsor a child. My family sponsors a child through Compassion International. We help feed New Mexico kids here. And we've seen God use what little we can give and stretch that and use that. And when we're talking $38 a month, man, that's nothing in comparison. I'm like thinking in my brain I can catalog and go through my P&M bill, my Comcast bill, my AT&T bill, my DirecTV bill, my Netflix and Hulu. I'm thinking of all these things that I just spend money on for entertainment purposes.
And let's be honest, it's just really us trying to talk our way out of doing something.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
That's the hurdle I had to jump. So if you're there, I get it, dude. Like, I get where you're at.
Yep.
You will say things like, oh, what about the kids here? And yet you don't do anything to help the kids here either.
Right.
Because I didn't, but I liked that excuse because it made me feel better about not doing something.
Yeah.
Or I'll say things like, oh, well, what does the money really go towards?
Right.
I mean, how did you get here, Carlos? Didn't they pay for that? Yeah, they flew me here.
Yeah.
I'm also giving up vacation days because I believe in the work that Compassion does.
Yeah, because you
See
have
what I'm
like a regular day job that is not this.
Right. So you can, here's a simple exercise I just want you to do. It's the 10-second rule. This is scientifically proven. It takes your brain about 10 seconds to decide if it's going to do something yay or nay.
Okay.
So when it comes to what I've been talking about through Compassion, this child that is in Thailand, that you have the ability right now to say for $38, I'm going to feed them 3 square meals a day. They're going to go to school. If they get hurt, they're going to get medicine. You're basically protecting this kid from human trafficking and anyone ever bringing harm to this child. You're doing your best for $38 to say, yes, I'm going to love this kid and protect this kid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What does your heart say? In 10 seconds, your heart's going to say, I'm in or I'm out.
Yeah.
If your heart says you're in, well, then don't wait.
Yeah.
Like, let's take it right now, because here's the thing. This compassion drive, this is your day. Like, this is it. This is your day to make it happen. And you can join the 11 so far this morning who have made it a part of their day, who have become heroes today for a child.
Play Enrique Iglesias.
855-293-2323. If your heart said yeah in that 10 seconds, would you go now, pick up the phone, make that call, 855-293-2323. Or if you want to make it personal, star88.fm, and you can go and choose the little boy or the little girl that you would like to sponsor.
Cherry
Cherry
needs
is the coolest
Cherry
name.
needs sponsorship.
She
Cherry.
is 4 years old. Her birthday is January 7th. She will be 5.
How cute she is.
It's 3 days after my son Luke. Man, she's got one sibling. Her mother and father are married, living together. The mom is not employed. The father is a day laborer, and he sometimes works different jobs to try and make ends meet. But as we talked about it, in this region, the typical income for a family where the parents are working full-time is $47 a month. Mom's not working. Dad's working odd jobs and somewhat employed as a day laborer, but it's not guaranteed income. So, man, her hobbies are singing songs and spending time with friends because you can't take that away from her.
Right.
And that's what she's got.
I mean, not to divert topic, but Netflix announced they paid like gobs of money.
Yeah, we got to talk about this coming up.
Seriously. To keep Friends.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, so what happened was they were going to get rid of it. In December, it was like, dude, sorry, Friends is going away from Netflix. And the internet lost their mind.
Well, yeah, when you're in the middle of like season 5 and then you find out they're going to take it away, it's like, I can't binge that fast.
Right?
Dude.
But here's the thing. Like, we care about Chandler
yes.
and Monica.
I mean, don't take that away from me.
Like,
Joey.
Dude, I grew up on Friends.
Dude,
I love
Ross
that
and
show.
Rachel, yes.
Right?
Yes. Oh,
But
yes.
here's the thing about humanity in some ways that boggles my brain. We care more about fictional characters who don't give a rip about you
right.
more than we give a rip about the life of a child who is starving. Like, I love sports, man, and I go hard for, like, my Miami Heat.
Yeah.
I go hard for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though they stink.
Sorry.
But I care so much. I invest so much for people who don't give a rip about me.
Yeah.
If I don't show up to a game, they're not like, hey, where'd that Carlos guy go? The cheering in section 300 up there in the nosebleeds seems a little off today.
Man.
It's not quite as loud as it was last Sunday.
Raymond James Stadium is just not the same.
They don't
without
care.
Los.
Like, we care so much about these people who don't give a rip about us.
Yeah.
But there's a life of a child who will care.
Yeah.
Who will get to know you. When you write letters back and forth, they're going to know, hey, Steve-O, I know you.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing me. I love you. I appreciate what you're doing for me. They will care about your investment more than Netflix will care about yours.
Amen.
That's fact.
Oh.
Good morning.
I got to pull my rope.
Oh.
Who's this? Who's this?
And I'm going to read it to you.
Great.
Hi, Carlos. How are you today?
Is this the poem guy?
Yeah.
Just the poem guy.
Oh, great. Good, man. What you got? I'm excited.
Are you excited? I got to pull my rope for you, Carlos. And for all the Starmy out there, for all those filthy rich Starmy out there who are not forking money over to Compassion, you should feel guilty. So this is for you.
Oh, no.
Christmas is coming. The geese are getting fat. Please put $38 in Carlos's hat.
No, that ain't my hat.
Wow.
If you haven't got $38, half a penny will do. If you haven't got half a penny, then God bless you. Anyway, there's somebody out there driving right now who's listening, and they've got a ton of money, and they don't know what to do with it. And they could probably adopt like 10 kids.
Seriously?
So, no guilt. Just do it. Do it because it's the right thing. Right, Carlos?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, I love you back.
All right,
Okay, I love you too.
I suggest you dial 1-800-REALITY because that makes absolutely no sense.
The phone lines are open. 1-855-293-2323.
Why are you trying to be like Todd?
That's 855-293-2323. Why don't you head on over to star88.fm and give a rip?
I like that. That was really good.
You know,
That was well done.
we had a member of the
Really
Starmy go, whoa,
Well
whoa, whoa,
done.
Carlos has said this 3 times. What is give a rip? I've never heard this before. And
Give
I'm
a
going,
rip.
1, where are you from? How have you never heard this? 2, I actually looked it up according to Urban Dictionary and the meanings of give a rip. Online slang dictionary. Are you ready for this? All right. Can you guys tell me where give a rip comes from?
Give a rip
Anyone?
means give a rip means like you rip. You know how you rip things? Like you're gonna give it a good rip. You give a rip. You're gonna because you're really passionate when you rip things.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll go with give a rip. Choosing to rip away the possessions of life and choosing to adhere yourself to the love of Jesus.
No, yeah, none of these are. None of these.
I don't know.
The actual correct definition of giving a rip. A rip, actually, is a worthless or worn-out horse. One that is inferior in quality. So it's applied to cattle. So basically, you've got like a crew, and this one's like, wouldn't even give you a rip. This is my most worthless, worn-out horse. I don't care for you so much. I'm not going to give you this guy that basically we need to plunk between the eyes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Cool.
It's like actually really, really old. It's an old saying that apparently was common in like the 1600s.
Wow.
So
that's what I'm here
when
for.
someone
Me and Phoenix.
besmirches you so much that you don't care for them, you say, I do not give a rip, sir. And they're like, wow, you wouldn't even give me your most worthless cattle?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually what it means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Just wanted to help you guys out.
Interesting.
I'm just,
All right.
Yeah.
Well, here's some good news.
Yes, Carlos, go ahead.
As we march toward that goal of 20, Eric from Santa Fe, he has jumped in. He has sponsored a little boy named in Thailand named Preacha. That's a great name,
I
Preacha.
love that, man. Preacha?
Margaret jumped in, sponsoring a little girl in Thailand.
No way.
And Jordy sponsored a little boy in Thailand as well.
Is that our boy Jordy?
3 more.
Yes, dude.
We
3
are
more?
at 14 children,
Oh my gosh,
6
so
to
nervous.
go. I hope you're
I love
writing
it.
that song, man.
Gosh,
You're 6 away
haven't
from
even
a
started.
special Dex song surprise.
I haven't even started writing yet. Okay. All right.
6 children. And here's what we're looking at. 6 kids who are on the other side of that fence who were saying, hey, come in here.
Yeah.
Come in here. Let's get fed. Let's get warm.
Right.
Let's get taken care of.
Like, that's
Be a
the thing,
part of this
man.
project. We're going to give you hope.
I can't imagine the child. Like, I get irritated if my son comes home and is upset because something happened at school that day where he wasn't chosen for this thing, or he didn't get picked for the school play, or he wasn't, whatever it is. I couldn't imagine being the parent of a child who's standing on the other side of this project, and it's like, we're building this great project with the church. And right now we're able to feed you and you and you. Not you, sorry, not you. Go, okay. And you, but not you or you, because Albuquerque doesn't care. I'm not joking, man. Like, imagine being that parent that's like, I'm going to go work in the rice field for 12 more hours. And in a month, we might be able to eat some of that.
Gosh, man. That's insane.
Dude.
Bring him in. Today, you can bring him in. Bring him into that project. $38. Bring him in. 855-293-2323. 6 more children away from that goal this hour.
All right, let's do it, guys. Come on. Let's do it. Star88.fm. You can go to the website. We're just crushing goals this morning, guys.
Give a rip.
You know what? Give a rip. Give a rip. All right?
Although, don't literally
Wait,
give
what
a
are you
rip,
doing,
because
Steve-O?
that means you're donating like an old horse, and we don't need your old horse. We need $38 for this child to be sponsored.
All right.
So don't give a rip. Give a 38, but not a 38 special. Like, we don't need handguns either. We need monetary dollars.
All right.
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
It's the season of giving, and we're bringing an early gift to town. Compassion Live presents the Roadshow Christmas Tour, featuring Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum,
It's beginning to look a lot.
Josh Wilson, and introducing Leanna Crawford. Come celebrate the joy of Christmas with us. The Roadshow Christmas, Saturday, December 8th, 6 p.m. at the Santa Ana Star Center in Rio Rancho, and Sunday, December 9th at 6 p.m. at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces. No more long lines at the door. All reserved seating now. VIP tickets with special meet and greet also available at the roadshowchristmastour.com. The Roadshow Christmas Tour with Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum, Josh Wilson, and Leanna Crawford, produced by Compassion Live.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
I'm not saying that every single problem in your life can be solved mind over matter. But what I am saying is that what happens in your mind really does matter. This whole sermon now in just one sentence is this: you can change the way you feel by changing the way you think. And the way we feel is what is responsible for so much of the problems we get into. We do things based on how we feel, but we can grab the controls and take back the reins if we can alter how we feel by changing the way that we think. Negative thoughts can't lead to a positive life. Negative thoughts can't lead to a positive life. Come on, let's declare war on the old way of thinking.
For more fresh thoughts, go to LeviLusko.com.
We're challenging every Star 88 listener to become a Compassion Child sponsor. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
If I didn't know what it hurt like to be broken, then how would I know what it feels like to be whole? If I didn't know what it cuts like to be rejected, then I wouldn't know the joy of coming home. Maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, 'cause the one who holds the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's alright if I'm not alright, 'cause the one who holds the stars is holding my whole life. If I didn't know what it looked like to be dirty, then I wouldn't know what it feels like to be clean. And if all of my shame had drove me to hide in the shadows, then I wouldn't know the beauty of being free. Maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, 'cause the one who owns the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's alright if I'm not alright, 'cause the one who owns the stars is holding my whole life. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done here in my heart as in heaven. Father, let your kingdom come. Let your will be done here in my heart as in heaven. Maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, 'cause the one who owns the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's alright if I'm not alright, 'cause the one who owns the stars is holding my whole life. Now I'm alive in you, I'm bursting at the seams. And now I'm alive and I see you in everything. Maybe it's okay if I'm not okay.
We are messengers. Maybe it's okay. Star 88, 823.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
What was that? I didn't get that.
Hold on.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Go ahead.
Wow.
The schmear is really like
the what?
It's thick.
Yeah.
Really, it's like glue in your mouth.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Man, it must be nice to have a full mouthful of food right
man.
now.
Gosh, why don't
Like,
we
seriously,
I don't know
like,
what that's like, you know?
man, there are
Yeah.
kids
You just got
literally
real-
halfway around the world who've probably never experienced that. You enjoy it.
Bring it home,
Let's all
Carlos.
give it a second. You enjoy that, Steve-O.
Yeah. You know what? Everybody
Yeah.
be quiet. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this is Steve-O's mic up real quick. Hold
Yeah.
on.
It's
Man.
a tasty bagel.
Jeez, you're
Thank
like
you,
a horse,
Einstein.
like chewing its cud.
They also had that like honey almond schmear.
Oh, because we couldn't just get the regular schmear for you.
Yeah.
This guy had to have the almond schmear brought
next
in.
level.
Dang, man.
Next level.
I'm gonna go weep on a pillow now. I'm sponsoring a child.
Why are you gonna weep? Why are you gonna go lay down
doing
because
something.
your belly's full and you too many carbs? I bet those kids don't have to worry about that. When's the last time a kid in Thailand worried about too many carbs?
Yeah. We're turning Steve-O into our whipping boy this morning right now. Basically, just to illustrate.
I am the rip that they are
Yes.
giving you.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh, man.
thank you for being our illustration this morning.
Absolutely.
Of
Anytime.
just how easy it is for us to find a full belly,
Yeah.
but how difficult it is for kids half a world away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, do you think any of the families down there ever talk about the different diets they're going to be launching in January?
Yeah, they never
Yeah.
talk about not eating.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
They never talk about, hey, we're gonna watch our carbs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I've heard
doing
a lot about
keto.
keto this season. I'm just
Keto,
gonna-
keto to me is like the new CrossFit. Like,
oh yeah,
when you CrossFit, you can't help but talk about CrossFit.
We
If
were-
you
we
keto,
were in that world.
we did
We
it,
were in
yeah.
that
yeah,
world.
you can't help but talk about keto.
Yeah.
It's like you wake up in the morning and think to yourself, man, I'm gonna share the joys of keto today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I walk
exactly.
in with my bagel and you're like, oh, I can't. I'm on keto.
I'm keto.
Great, I didn't ask.
Dude, I will
Maxine
say though, I
ketosis
gotta
right now.
say, however, my wife's been rocking keto for what? Almost like what? Almost a year now.
She's so beautiful, guys.
Oh, okay, whoa.
Wait, is this mic on?
I don't know what keto is still, so I'm actually proud of her.
Doesn't know what keto is still.
I'm so proud of her because she's not that person.
Oh.
She's such a non-talker because I'm an over-talker that I still a year later don't know what keto is.
She hasn't been able to explain
Or I
it
need
to
to
you.
check my priorities because she's really invested in this and I just haven't cared enough to learn.
Unbelievable.
Something is wrong. You know why? Because I'm busy paying $38 a month because
Oh,
I
yeah.
care.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's right.
So as of right now, we're pushing toward a goal of 20 kids.
Yeah.
We've got 4 in.
Yes.
Okay.
We are 6 away now.
Okay.
We got 14 kids to go, or 14 kids are in. We are 6 away from that 20.
Gosh.
Could you be the next right now? 855-293-2323. Let's get another kid sponsored so they can experience what it's like to be Steve-O with the bagel full of mouth.
Gosh.
Wait, hold on a second, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Steve-O from the future is back on the line. Steve-O from the future, are you there?
Just souping up my Honda Civic with this super sweet muffler.
What? What are you
I'm
doing?
sorry.
What?
There was no closed captioning for that one.
Steve-O, can you hear us? Steve-O from the future, can you hear us? It's
I have
Dex.
no idea what anybody said.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey. Wow. You're a weirdo in the future, dude.
You know
You're like
what?
Steve-O from the
Time
futures.
travel does that to your brain, man.
I wonder,
Wait, is
like,
that really what I'm going to be like?
I wonder how many years it is into the future. Like,
Where did I come from? I don't know how you do this sometimes. 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. Or get to star88.fm. Here's the thing. It feels like that's a weird alternate universe, Steve-O, from the future where we didn't get all of the kids sponsored.
Mhm.
Okay? It's like when Biff gets his hands on
right?
the almanac and he changes the future, and it's literally the worst version of the future. Nobody wants that future because I feel like we're slightly living in it. And so therefore we need people to sponsor children so that
Absolutely.
I don't ruin the future by having to go back in time to make sure the kids get sponsored.
I like that. I love that.
Back to the Future 2.
Hey, go ahead. You're on the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here in the
Nope.
four-poster bed with the 2 poodles and the cat.
I hate you so
Wait,
much.
are you
Dex.
there? Hello.
Why do you keep doing this to me? I was like, hey, that's not real. Oh my gosh. You're the
I get him
worst.
every time.
Every time. Oh, man.
Guys, are you
Yeah.
going to sponsor a child? Are you going to do it? because we got about, an hour and a half left of the show, and Daniel is looking to win this fight. And you know what? It's not going to happen. He's not going to win. Daniel was bragging that he got more kids sponsored yesterday than us.
I know.
Well, today you guys have posted a 14 spot. So we're and here's the thing, that we're trying to get 54 children into this brand new project.
Yeah.
So we've got the first 14 are in now.
Yeah.
So we're just looking for you to join us, and we're trying to get to 20. There's a Dex surprise coming, 6 away. Come on.
You know, I'm not even going to write anything. We're not going to hit it.
No, I'm telling you. I want to hear it.
Listen, Negatron.
Hey. Negatron Don over there. Star.
No.
Star from Rio Rancho. A girl in Thailand just got sponsored.
Yeah, wait, shut up.
Thank you. 5 to go.
5 to go,
Come
guys.
on.
5 to go.
Listen, guys, it's the ABCs. We gotta always be closing,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Always be closing. I don't know what that means. We should have been always be compassionate. Because we want to be compassionate. It's Compassion Week. Phoenix schooled us in the 7 o'clock hour about a young man named Thomas Aquaman.
I just want to be happy.
His dad was a seafaring guy who met a mermaid, and then he changed the world for Jesus.
So true.
I was kind of paying attention. This new Jason Momoa movie was on my computer. I might have got stuff mixed up.
Lord, this about to get real.
Yes. Either way.
Joining us on the show right now is Aquaman. Go ahead. Hello.
Yeah, I'm Aquaman.
Oh, what are you doing, Buck? This is my old co-host, Carlos.
To talk to you guys and see how your sponsor a child thing is going.
Yeah, wow.
Compassion Week? What is this called? Compassion Week?
How dare you belittle us and this amazing week?
I'm not belittling you. I'm calling. Dude, I was going to call and get the information, sponsor 2-3 kids.
Okay.
No, seriously?
I believe him.
Wow.
He's got that real estate money now. He left radio. He's doing fine.
Nice.
He's building legacy, so maybe he'll actually help us build this legacy over in Thailand where there are children who actually need to eat. Just saying.
Yeah. I actually heard, I was listening to Daniel yesterday, and whoever was on with him was very compelling about how he was talking about being a single dad and having 2 kids.
Yeah.
And each day having to choose which child ate.
Yeah,
and it kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. So, but instead of sponsoring Daniel's kids, I decided to sponsor your kid.
Thank you.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Buck.
Yes.
How much you spend in a month on those e-cigs?
I don't know, like maybe $20.
20 bucks, huh? Yeah.
For cotton candy smell. That's disgusting.
Are you vaping right now?
No, I'm not. That's you doing your soundboard trying to make it sound like a
I'm pretty sure that's you vaping right now.
Man.
Nope, not me vaping.
No, inhaling
That's good.
those
That's
chemicals,
good.
man.
Dude,
Yeah.
can we get serious for a second? Because you said, Buck, you
Yeah.
touched on something that we talked about yesterday a little bit. But Carlos, will you share this? Because seriously, we don't have that problem here.
No.
Buck's got kids. I've got kids. Dexter's got kids, and there's literally never been a time where I had to look at Jack, Luke, and Brody and go, all right, guys, paper, rock, scissors. Who's eating today? Oh, wait, it's Thursday? What does the calendar say? Just kidding. We don't have a calendar because we're poor. Seriously, and you're picking and choosing which child is going to eat that day.
Yeah, that's not uncommon, too. Like, I've heard that story, whether it's in Honduras, where I've been, or Africa, Thailand. Like, as I've traveled with Compassion to go to these projects, I've met multiple families who have had to make that choice. The one that pops in my head was the woman who told me in tears just how grateful she was that people were sponsoring her child because she didn't have to make that choice. She had 4 kids. 2 would eat one night, 2 would eat the next night.
Gosh, man.
That was just how she had to rotate to make enough happen. There were multiple nights in a row. Sometimes she wouldn't eat, so her family could. Malnourishment's a real deal in some of these countries. We have no idea what malnourishment really is here because most of us can walk into a pantry and find a Twinkie or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But there are no pantries in third world countries.
Yeah.
There's no refrigerator with a frozen pizza you forgot was there from 6 months ago.
Right. Yeah.
But for us to be able to say for $38, I'm going to take that choice away from you, and we're going to make sure your kids are fed.
Yeah.
That's a reality that you can give to these families.
Yeah.
Like, this mom came to us in tears because for the first time, she could feed all of her kids.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude.
What do you think about that, Buck?
Well, I mean, that's why he called him.
You know, I mean, I totally get it. You know, I mean, we look at right here in the United States of America, people, you know, especially high drama people, you'll see them freak out about this and that, and it's like these little things. And, you know, I had a friend named Patrick who used to always talk to me about first world problems, and he would call me and ask me how my day was, and I'd complain about something, and he'd say, you know, it's first world problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you're exactly right. I mean, there are people, you know, $10 can make a difference in these people's months. So,
You're absolutely right, man.
Yeah.
I think we're actually still sponsoring a child through Compassion International from, man, I think we've been doing it for like 4 years, something like that. So we can do more. We can do a couple
You can do more.
Gosh,
You
man.
can do more.
That's Buck for you. I love that.
I
We
love
can
that.
always do more.
Mhm.
And I love that attitude because it's true, man. Because we're sponsoring children because that's not going to come to an end, unfortunately. Like childhood hunger and starvation it's not, but we can make an impact in the life of these children in this region of Thailand right now so that they don't have to deal with it. And in turn, they can make an impact in their community because they are now seeing the love of Jesus through these people who are giving their dollars so that they can eat, so that they can get a good education, so that they can hear about this God who loves them so much. You know what I mean? So 855-293-2323 is the phone number. That's 855-293-2323. Or, you know, I always recommend go to star88.fm because you click on the compassion banner and then you can actually choose your child that you're wanting to sponsor. It's got their birthday. It's got a little bit about them. You can learn more. And, man, it's amazing.
Jessica from Los Lunas.
Yeah,
is that right?
Los Lunas, yeah.
Jessica's in. She
No way.
sponsored a little boy in Thailand
Ah, Jessica.
named Tarache.
Nice.
Ah, that's awesome, man.
So
Thank
we
you.
are 4 away, y'all.
Wow.
4 from hitting that
from the
20.
Deck surprise.
Come on.
Dude,
for
speaking
real.
of surprises, you want to tease what's happening tonight on your show on Coyote?
No.
Yeah, you're going to be joining me. The Bucket Deck Show is going to be back tonight.
Oh, cool. Cool, man.
What are we going to be
And then
doing?
Friday-
That's cool.
Oh, wait.
Friday, it's going to be the Steve-O and Buck Show.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was pretty excited. He was testing you, but it's kind of like so
Whatever.
you're the first alternate if it doesn't work out for me and Buck. So it's really cool, man. Can't wait.
Quit vaping on our
Can't
station,
wait.
dude.
All right. Love you,
You
man.
know what? I'm not even barely vaping these
You're
days.
barely vaping.
Yeah,
Oh,
stop
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
All right.
Love that,
See you
man.
later, buddy.
Yeah. See you later. Goodbye.
It's always awkward when the ex-wife calls.
Yeah.
Always
15
a
years.
little
I was with him for 15 years.
Yeah,
Do you believe
15.
that? 15 years.
And now he's like super successful. He's a businessman in Albuquerque. He owns his own real estate business. And,
Yeah, it's cool, man.
and Dex is still doing non-com radio.
Yeah, I live with my parents. It's awesome. Live in my parents' basement.
Here's a real question
Yes,
somebody
go ahead.
had on the live line 505-585 live. If you want to text in, be a part of the show. Somebody said, "All right, Carlos, what happens to the kids when they become adults?"
Well, here's the beauty about that. Because they were able to go through schooling, because they were able to get an education, they've got a shot.
Yeah,
Right.
They have a chance.
yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you and say every single child that
Right.
goes through the compassion program finds the love of Jesus, they hold on to it for the rest of their life, and they become super successful.
They join parliament
Right,
in,
no.
in Kenya.
Yeah, if you just take away the need to, like not worry about food.
So that's survival instinct to
like
do whatever
that,
it takes.
That right there is
Yeah.
like
Changes
these
a life.
kids can go and pursue other things. They can start focusing on their dreams, their hopes.
Here's the thing. They either have a chance or they don't.
Yeah.
If they're not in compassion, their actual chance of changing the poverty cycle in their family's life slim to none.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just not existent because without the kind of education that you need in those third world countries, you need 2 or 3 languages sometimes to even get a job. Okay,
Man.
like I was in Togo, Africa, and the person who was the driver of my car from the airport to the hotel where I was staying could speak English, French, and the local Togolese dialect.
Wow.
3 languages.
Wow.
And this is not knocking at anyone's position, but
Yeah.
he's just a driver from the airport to the hotel.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's not like working for the U.S. ambassador system there, bringing in dignitaries. And he can speak 3 languages. The people in that office can speak 4 or 5. Okay, so what you're doing is you're giving this kid a chance to become an accountant, a doctor, whatever they want. Like, you're giving them the opportunity to learn, and we're hoping that they take that opportunity and run with it to break the cycle of poverty in their family.
Amen.
Love that.
855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. Or head over to star88.fm and sponsor a child.
All right, let's take just a quick break, guys. Hang out with us. Hopefully we can reach those goals. How many do we need to get the Dex surprise?
4.
4 away?
4 more kids. Come on, 4.
4 more kids. All right, let's make it happen, guys. We'll be right back.
Stephen Furtick makes it come alive in this Star PowerPoint.
Sometimes God will upset your priorities to show you his power in a new way. And I know it's hard to clap for that, but if God has been doing some unusual things in your life lately, and it seems difficult to get Jesus to follow your agenda, maybe he is reordering your priorities. Maybe what was important to you then shouldn't be important to you now, and he's trying to show you an order of importance. That's how you can know when the presence of God is really increasing in your day-to-day life. It will shift your priorities. Goosebumps don't prove the presence of God. I get goosebumps off of Bruno Mars every time. Goosebumps and feelings don't prove the presence of God. What proves the presence of God in my life is when my priorities begin to align with his.
That's a PowerPoint on Star 88.
What will it be like when my pain is gone and all the worries of this world just fade away? What will it be like when you call my name in that moment when I see you face to face? I'm waiting my whole life to hear you say, well done, my good and faithful one. Welcome to the place where you belong. Well done, my beloved child. You have run the race and now you're home. Welcome to the place where you belong. What will it be like when tears are washed away and every broken thing will finally be made whole? What will it be like when I come into your glory, standing in the presence of a love so beautiful? I'm waiting my whole life for that day. I will live my life to hear you say, well done, my good and faithful one. Welcome to the place where you belong. Well done, my beloved child. You have run the race and now you're home. Welcome to the place where you belong. What will it be like when I hear that sound? All of heaven's angels crying out, singing holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Singing holy, holy, holy are you, Lord.
The afters, well done. It is Star 88. It is 8:43.
High today of 50 degrees.
What's going on in the news today?
Presidents, politicians, and foreign dignitaries gathered at the National Cathedral to say goodbye.
The emotional crescendo.
George W. Bush gave a glowing eulogy for his father.
A serious accident involving military planes. A Marine FA-18 and a KC-130 crashed in the waters off the Japanese coast.
According to The Times, the 59-page draft report says Moonves deliberately lied about and minimized the extent of his sexual misconduct.
USA Gymnastics is now filing for bankruptcy after facing 100 lawsuits from the Larry Nassar sex abuse scandal.
There's more wintry weather ahead. A cross-country storm is expected to dump snow and ice from the mountains in the west all the way to the mid-Atlantic by the end of this weekend.
An industrial accident in the frantic run-up to Christmas at this Amazon fulfillment center in New Jersey. An automated machine accidentally punctured a can of bear repellent.
Scientists say Hawaii's Kilauea volcano eruption is essentially over.
Geologists warn the eruptions could resume at any time.
Froggy Fresh. Hey, Money Maker Mac.
A Christmas song.
Oh, that's cool.
First thing on my list, go figure. It's a brand new John Cena action figure.
Kids aren't getting those in Thailand.
All right, because third on my list is a brand new John Cena watch for my wrist. Now we're moving on to item number 4. It's a brand new John Cena poster for my door. Check it out, y'all. Item number 5 is a brand new John Cena car that I can drive. Well, I can't really drive it because it's too small. But I could if I was maybe like this child. Christmas, come check out
for you, Carlos.
Thank you.
My boy Froggy Fresh.
Yep.
Money Maker Mike. Throwing down.
Yep.
For the kids in Thailand.
No.
They actually wrote this song for the kids in Thailand.
Shut up.
Okay, all right.
This is like a sad but funny truth. Like when you go to some of these third world countries,
yeah,
it's an alternate reality sometimes.
Right.
And here's the reason why. Because you know, like for the Super Bowl, they have shirts for both teams.
Oh, have you experienced that before?
I was in like Honduras, and I'm like, the Patriots lost that Super Bowl. Like, wait a second. The worst though is like when you see the Atlanta shirts.
Yeah.
Because Atlanta was up by so much,
Right?
and then the Patriots came back, and you see that shirt, and I'm like, oh. I almost want one, but I'm not taking it.
You know, it's good to know that those shirts don't go to waste. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I can promise you somewhere in a third world country, there's a John Cena shirt floating around.
Right, exactly.
Because it is true that there's a lot of great organizations that give a lot of the extras that don't sell or don't do whatever, and they send them away. And it's awesome to send a shirt or a pants or clothes to a third world country, and it's going to do some good. I'm not going to knock that.
Yeah.
But I am saying you can do a little more. And $38, you're going to continually feed a child and continually get them clothed. And I know this question's come up a few times, like, oh, but what if I can't? Like, what if financially I get into a hole and I just can't keep the sponsorship up? What happens to that kid? Do you just kick them out? No.
Right.
Once they're in the system, once they're in the project, Compassion has what's called an unsponsored child fund. And through other means, through other places, Compassion is able to fundraise, and we use that money to support the kids who are in the project while we wait to get them a new sponsor.
So great.
So we will keep them fed.
Yeah.
We're just asking you to get them in. So for $38 a month, would you today get the next one in? Lisa did. Lisa from Rio Rancho said, look, in the mornings on my way to school, I listen to Star 88. My own children began to hear and understand how really blessed we are, and that as Christians, we have a responsibility to help others. So as parents, we need to not only talk about Jesus, but show them how we need to be his hands and feet in this world.
I love that.
And we are not passive observers. We are in. Lisa sponsoring a little girl in Thailand.
That's incredible.
Way to go, Lisa.
Yeah, dude.
So we are at 17 children so far. We're 3 away now.
Man.
3 more children from hitting that goal of 20 before the show's up. So come on. Man. 3 more children, $38 a month. 855-293-2323.
Dude, or go to star88.fm. You can click on the Compassion banner, pick your child yourself, because, you know, like I said, they show the birthdays, they show you a picture, a little bit about the child, and then, I mean, it becomes a little more personal, because Jacopet, he's the boy that we sponsor in Thailand, And I'm telling you, man, it's crazy because we get these letters in, and then the Jeter boys, my sons, all read them, and it's like, can we do something? And like you were mentioning earlier, we got the letter that's like, hey, would you like to send him a Christmas gift this year? Like, you don't have, and it's like, well, duh. Like, how can we not? Like, we can do that above and beyond that. But it starts with sponsoring a child.
You know, I was sitting here thinking about some of the worries that these kids, you know, have in Thailand, you know, and you've named quite a few since you've jumped on board with this, Carlos. And then start thinking about, you know, okay, what do we worry about as Americans? Like, what's the last thing you worried about, Carlos? What was the last thing?
This is sad. Yeah. Honestly, the last thing I worried about was, will I have Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Like, it's just legit because I know for these events I have to do certain things. I got to work at my hotel,
right?
And I'm like, is it gonna be free Wi-Fi or do I have to pay $4 or $5 for it? Because it's not in my budget. So it's like, that was a legit worry. Wi-Fi.
Steve-O?
My legit worry? What was my last big worry? I'm pretty carefree, man. You know me. Fly by the seat of my pants. No.
And now, another first world problem.
How am I supposed to sleep when my cleaning lady's being so loud? Shut up, Rosefina!
Lo siento.
That was Steve-O Cheater. Set up audio in his house, his mansion, and captured that audio. That's the reality, guys. We live. What do you guys? Where are you? Where'd you guys go?
That's
what happened?
Tragically accurate.
Can I just tell you, like, Dex, I am becoming the biggest fan of you.
Wait.
Like, ever.
I'm trying to be serious right now. You guys are mocking.
No, I'm not. I am applauding. I am cheering.
Just trying to get these kids taken care of, you know?
And now, another first world problem.
My hand is too fat to jam into the Pringles container.
I know.
So I have to tilt it. And then crumbs get everywhere.
Right.
And then my maid has to vacuum.
I don't know how we do it.
These are real problems Americans face every day, guys.
Have some chill right now.
I hope you guys feel bad about this, you know? This is ridiculous.
And now, another first world problem.
Oh, great. Now we missed our flight.
Oh, no.
I hope you're happy. Now we're stranded in Maui.
Maui's expensive, though. Let's be honest.
Did we hit that goal yet?
No, we are 3 children away.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. 855-293. 23.
Now I feel like this incredible pressure because, you know, Carlos just, you know, pretty much he told me that he loved me, and now I have to do this song, and I feel like now I have to, like, write a song for Carlos.
You really do. 855-293-2323 or go to star88.fm. Click on the compassion banner. Gosh, please no more. I don't think my stomach can take it, dude. Oh! Okay.
And now, another first world problem.
My watch has such a bad microphone.
No way. How do they expect you to shoot video?
I know.
We can all relate to that, can't we? That's what's so disgusting about the whole thing. We all are like, I know, exactly.
Okay, so I have an Apple Watch. This is
yeah, of course you do.
Oh,
dude, you and Steve-O both.
So like,
boom.
It's sad because the new one came out that has like the cell phone technology.
Of course.
And I am a horrible human being.
And now, another first world problem.
I had to replace the batteries in my trash can, and then I had to put the old ones in my trash can.
Why doesn't it do that automatically?
It does, but it was out of battery.
Oh my gosh. No, it's so true though.
Oh my gosh.
So true. Are we gonna make it to heaven, Carlos? Do you think,
honestly, I don't think so. If I'm more worried about my Apple Watch than a child, I don't think I would not let me in.
Yeah, but here's the wonderful thing about the gospel is gosh, none of us are good enough, right?
Right.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lord, that, you know, it's not about works. It's not about anything we can do to get into heaven. I'm so thankful for that, man.
Well, amen. And yet, now that we know the truth, now that we have been redeemed by this incredible God who sent his son to die for us, we know the truth. We are now a part of this incredible body. We gotta do something about that. And a really great way that we can actually truly show the love of Jesus Christ is by sponsoring a child, because the book of James talks about the care of widows and orphans. Like, this is true religion. It's not arguing over the semantics of some verse on Facebook so that you get the win. I'd much rather delete social media and sponsor a child halfway across the world and go, you know what, man? God is using my $38 to do something absolutely incredible. And it's way better than any argument I will have as a social media warrior. So I'm telling you, man. So here's a question. Let me give the phone number. 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. Or go to star88.fm. I know we're like up against a break, but somebody said, here's a question. And we've gotten these throughout the morning. What do you say to the people who doubt where the money is going, that it's being spent well? Where can they go to find resources?
CharityNavigator.com.
Yeah.
CharityNavigator.com.
CharityNavigator.com.
And not just do that, like, just do your own independent research.
Yeah.
Google is awesome. Like,
yeah.
Before I give to any company, because I feel that way too, I want to know how my money's being spent, I Google, and you can see that over 80% of everything that Compassion raises goes directly to sponsoring children, goes directly to helping kids at projects around the globe. So you can go there, you can pull up every nonprofit, whether it's your church, your nonprofit radio station, your ministry that you give money to that's a 501c3, you can pull up their tax records and you can see where their money goes. You can see how much the top 5 earning people are. So do your research and you're going to see how good Compassion ranks against all of these other companies and how well your money gets spent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love that.
We had somebody chime in and say, hey, will this help you guys? What am I allowed to post on Facebook to promote what's going on? Is there a limit to the amount of donations? And I'm going, no, please share this.
Share it. Post it.
Share away. Star88.fm, there's the banner right there. If you click that, it'll link directly to our project. And the reason I say our project and not just like, hey, go to compassion blah, blah, blah.org. If you go directly through star88.fm, we are currently trying to kickstart this project in a specific region of Thailand where there are 54 children who absolutely need this sponsorship. And so it can help somebody somewhere else. However, if you're sharing it, please share from star88.fm because, again, we're focused in on a very specific region and we have these children right here that we know, hey, let's impact one area right now.
Cheryl just did. She sponsored a little girl in Thailand named Onita.
Nice.
So 2 more children to get sponsored to get that deck surprise. We'll hit that 20-child goal this morning. So would you be the next? Sponsor a little boy or a little girl right now, and you're going to get us that much closer. We're just 2 kids away from the goal of 20.
I'm nervous, man. I really am. I don't know what to do.
855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323 or get to star88.fm.
All right, let's take another quick break, guys.
We're in the final hour of the morning show.
Final hour. Come on, let's crush these goals, you guys. Hey, shout out to all you YouTubers out there hanging out with us live and also twitch.tv. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, we'll be right back. Hang out.
Come experience the sights, sounds, and flavors that make Christmas in New Mexico so special. The Steel Bridge Red or Green Banquet with proceeds benefiting Albuquerque's homeless and those in need. Friday night, December 7th at 6 in the National Hispanic Cultural Center, 1701 4th Street Southwest in Albuquerque. Enjoy traditional New Mexican holiday fare, music from Mariachi Norteño, special performances by Baila Baila, and a message from keynote speaker Steve McKee. Steel Bridge has been ending homelessness by providing food, shelter, and life-changing programs for men and women since 1954. Details at mysteelbridge.org or by calling 346-4673, extension 111. That's mysteelbridge.org or 346-4673, extension 111. This message is part of Mission New Mexico, sponsored by Star 88 and KNKT.
A Star 88 Supernova. Here's Rick Warren.
It's all about God. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about profit or politics or anything else. Now, most of you know that the first sentence of the Purpose Driven Life book is, it's not about you. What most of you don't remember is that the title of the first chapter is, it's all about God. Those two go together, the corollary. The reason it's not about you is because it's all about God. And those two go together. Till you understand that, life is never going to make sense. Till you understand that, this church is never going to make sense. Until you understand that, your pastor is not going to make sense to you. The goal of this church is not pleasure. It's not possessions. It's not politics. It's not power. It's not popularity. It's not anything that the world values. The goal of this church and the goal of my life is the glory of God.
Catch Rick Warren's Daily Hope on KNKT 107.1 weekdays at 7:30 a.m.
Star 88 invites you to change the life of a child in poverty in Thailand along the border with Myanmar. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
This is KLYT Albuquerque, Santa Fe, rebroadcast on KKCJ, Cannon Air Force Base, KPKJ, Mintmore, K201CC, Las Cruces, K203EZ, Alamogordo, K207CQ, Gallup, K211CW, Hobbs, K212EH, Silver City, K214DE, Antonito, K218AK, Artesia, K250AB, Roswell, K293AO, Alamosa, K228DQ, Portales, in the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm.
As I walk this great unknown, questions come and questions go. Was there purpose for the pain? Did I cry these tears in vain? I don't want to live in fear. I want to trust that you are near. Trust your grace can be seen in both triumph and tragedy. I have this hope in the depth of my soul. In the flood or the fire, you're with me and you won't let go. But sometimes my faith feels thin, like the night will never end. Will you catch every tear, or will you just leave me here? I have this hope in the depth of my soul. In the flood or the fire, you're with me and you won't let go. Yes, I have this hope in the depth of my soul. In the flood or the fire, you're with me and you won't let go. So whatever happens, I will not be afraid. 'Cause you are closer than this breath that I take. Yeah, you calm the storm when I hear you call my name. Oh, I still believe that one day I'll see
We're going to find out here in just a second if we hit that goal. You guys ready for an original song? A song that nobody's ever heard before. A song of songs, if you will.
That's biblical.
904.
High today of 50 degrees?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Good morning and Merry Christmas. Guys, Carlos is here. He's not just here to hang out with us. No, he's here on a mission. A mission to save kids. And we've thrown out a goal of 20 sponsorships. Last we heard we were at, what, 18? 17?
We were at 18.
We were at 18. And if we get to 20, then I have a song prepared. Where are we at right now, buddy?
19.
We're at 19!
Thank you, Megan from Albuquerque, sponsoring a little girl in Thailand.
Wow.
Thank you for making her a part of your family and changing her life with warm food and clothing and the ability to go to school. Like, this Christmas for that little girl will be like no Christmas she's ever experienced before. So thank you.
I love that, man.
One child sponsorship away from hitting our 20 goal. Moving on to the next goal, but more importantly, the Dex song surprise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So much pressure.
Here's the thing, when we hit what are we going to do for 30?
What?
When we get to 30. Let's be honest.
Gosh, man, Gosh, man, I don't even know.
If we get to 30, I'll think of a song.
Really?
I'll rap. I'll do.
Can we do like a Beastie Boys thing? Like
yes.
the three of us?
Yeah? You want to do that?
All three of us. Hard.
I mean, why don't you let your Stormies decide what we do at 30?
I like that.
Exactly.
I like
Seriously,
that.
and I will. If we get to 30, I'll do whatever within reason you want. Within reason.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know if you
don't get me fired. Yeah, I won't say whatever. Just don't get me fired. Within reason, I will do it, and I will jump up and down like a crazy person and run around the studio.
I love that.
Well, just make sure Todd's not listening, right? He's your boss, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Well,
he is here.
We'll make sure, like, he's doing something else.
Yeah, and like we all look up to Todd. You haven't seen him yet, and he hasn't really come in the morning show.
He's a beautiful man.
He's got like the voice of an angel, and you've got me, and I apologize. So.
Are you kidding me, dude? Come on.
Here's my question. Going to star88.fm, clicking on the Compassion International banner, and seeing these kids, how is PJJ not sponsored?
He's the cutest kid.
Right? Cute kid, dopest name. He's 4 years old. He'll be 5 in March. And he just seems so sweet. I was talking about him yesterday. He was the one that his hobby was clapping his hands to rhythm, which I was like, man, maybe we can bring him to America to teach you rhythm. Because if there's one thing Dex lacks, it's rhythm. But he's got 3 siblings. True. His parents are married. His dad and his mom, actually, are both, quote, sometimes employed. But, man, his hobbies, it's like swimming, walking, spending time with friends, rolling a hoop, listening to stories. These are some of the hobbies in this area and for the community that we're trying to reach. If you're just joining us, of course, it is Compassion Week, and we have been focusing on a very specific region in Thailand. It is our Star 88 project that we are kicking off in this region. And we need your help to get these children sponsored so that they can get food, man. The regional diet in that area is beans, bananas. They got chicken, fish, some rice, some vegetables, some cassava. What's cassava?
Cassava?
Let's look that one up.
I know, right?
Why'd you do that with your tongue?
Cassava.
Cassava?
Cassava.
Cassava.
Nope. Most adults are unemployed. Some work as day laborers. They earn the equivalent of $47 a month as an employee if they are employed.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about a $38 life change.
Yeah.
Like seriously, for $38 a month, we will be changing the lives of kids in this region. And it's just, man.
Yeah.
Alicia says the 30th donation, and y'all have to give up a guest spot on the Morning Invasion.
Oh, wow.
We've had a few people actually chime in with that same thing. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know.
But then is
about
everybody
that.
going to be waiting? Like when we get to 29, it's like, well, I'm going to wait. I want to be the 30th so that I get to come in. And
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I like
we
that.
don't want to wait, man. We don't have time to wait.
We don't
More
have time.
importantly, these kids don't have time for us to wait. We
Yeah.
need to get them sponsored now.
Carlos,
Which is
give
like
the number.
the total mentality of us sometimes is the number 855-293-2323. But that's like our mentality is like, I'll get to it later.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll do it later.
Land of Manana, bro.
Dude.
You're welcome to Albuquerque. Seriously, Land of Manana.
Really?
Sadly, like bands don't come through here a lot because the pre-sale on tickets are usually so bad that they're like, yeah, we're going to cancel it. We're not going to make up enough. You know, so promoters will cancel shows out here because for some reason, Albuquerque is truly the land of Manana. Everybody waits and it's like, I'll get to it. This lackadaisical, like,
Could you imagine, like, you're looking at PJJ?
Yeah.
Like, he's standing in front of you, and he's hungry.
Yeah.
And you want to do it. Like, you've decided in your heart, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. Hey, PJJ, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So today,
Right.
he looks at you, and I just think of, like, that Christmas special, like, can I have some rice, Dad?
Right.
Like, can
I have some more, please?
Get some more, please.
Yeah.
Like, he's this little boy. It's just waiting.
Who truly, like, this isn't a character in a story. This is a real
This is-
human being that is starving today.
Yeah. PJJ, all the other kids you see at Star88.fm, they're just waiting for you.
Right.
To literally change their life.
And this is the response that you get from us, Americans.
I'm just sitting there on my iPod. It's just so frustrating. I want to be in Florida getting a tan on my back.
I mean,
you little brat, I will find you, and I will break that iPod, all right? You want a tan? I'll show you a tan.
Yeah,
Is this mic on?
I don't want to guilt you, but at the same time, I just want to be truthful.
Yeah.
These kids, they're beautiful kids.
Yeah.
And poverty is going to tell them that you are worthless. That's what poverty says. Poverty tells you that you are not worth anything, that your hope is better spent planning out how to be a part-time day laborer in a field rice, in fields of rice where you won't make enough to afford it.
Right.
But compassion gives these kids hope so that they can dream to possibly be more than what poverty says.
Yeah.
You're going to tell these kids you have value, God loves you, and there's a hope and a future for you. And it starts with you saying, I can do $38. So go to star88.fm. You can pick your child. You can find the boy or the girl that matches up to you and your family, or just call. We are one child sponsorship away from hitting 20.
Gosh.
So would you be that one right now? Be that hero that gets us towards this goal so we can go on to the next one and crush this goal at 20. Get the Dex song surprise. And it starts with you, 855-293-2323.
What would it be like?
Okay.
If you call the show.
Yeah, wait, who is that? Which song is
Little
that?
tease for you guys.
I cannot wait.
Wait, can you do some Lauren Daigle or Francesca Battistelli?
There's no request
We
for this.
just don't hear those two artists enough.
Chris Tomlin, please.
Yeah, maybe some Torrin Wells. Those are the songs we never hear on Star 88.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, go ahead.
We need more people out there that do help out others.
He's right. He is right.
I was a girl, by the way.
She is so right.
It's asthma warrior. She deals with asthma.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Shut up. Don't you say it. Don't you say it, Carlos.
We didn't get one. No, calm down.
Dang it.
We got 3.
I knew you were going to do that, Carlos. I knew you would do that.
Whoa! Paul, Rio Rancho, thank you for sponsoring a boy in Thailand. Luke, thank you for sponsoring another boy in Thailand. And Frank, right here in Albuquerque, a little girl named Kuali from
Dude, that's
Thailand.
so dope.
Beautiful, man.
We
I
are
love
at
this.
22.
Word.
All right. I guess when we come back, I'm going to have to do a song for you.
Oh, man.
It's original.
Yep.
It's never been done. I've been writing it
you
all
better
along.
take this, seriously.
What do you mean? Like I wouldn't take it
People
serious.
chimed in and sponsored a child because they want to hear you sing an original song. You better.
I got an original song. I really do, and it's going to be beautiful. I mean, I hope. There's a lot of pressure, but all right. When we come back, I will give you that song. Thank you, though, Starmy. That's amazing.
Yeah,
So we're at 23 kids, you said.
22.
22.
See,
22.
19 plus 3.
We're at 35?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
What
Nobody
are we at?
sponsored him when he was a child.
We
He
had
did
100
not
yet?
get that
Did we
education.
reach
and now
100?
he's just in radio. So.
All right, we'll be right back. Hang on.
With an internal war in Myanmar tearing at the country for more than 50 years, refugees have been pouring into northern Thailand, seeking some way to survive. These precious people, many of whom are children, are vulnerable to forced labor and other forms of exploitation. Right now, there are more than 100,000 refugees in desperate need of shelter, schooling, and basic survival. Compassion Thailand has 13 child development centers located along the Thai-Myanmar border, where kids and their families are receiving support through child sponsorship. Plus, Compassion is partnering with other organizations to help families deal with issues of non-citizenship and child rights. Join Star 88 in Compassion and sponsor a child in Thailand on the border with Myanmar now. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
A Star 88 Supernova. Here's Rick Warren.
Now, what's a conviction? A conviction is a deeply held belief that guides your life. It's more than opinion. An opinion is something you'll argue about. A conviction is something you'll die for. Now, the people who've made the greatest impact in the world were those who had the deepest convictions. They weren't necessarily the smartest people, the brightest people, the most educated, the wealthiest, or even the most famous. The people who've made the greatest impact on this world, for good or bad, are those who had the deepest convictions. Now, if you're going to build convictions, you need to build it on something that's going to last, because everything changes. Fads change, fashions change, psychology changes, even science textbooks change. We keep learning more and more. There's only one thing that never changes, and it is the truth of God.
Catch Rick Warren's Daily Hope on KNKT 1071 weekdays at 7:30 a.m.
Star 88 is joining with Compassion today to release kids from poverty in Jesus' name. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, what you say of me. I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me.
Lauren Daigle, you say it's Compassion Week in Star 88. 9:20.
High today at 50 degrees.
You guys ready?
Absolutely.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Waiting for it to kick in.
Oh my God.
Ready for this? Here we go.
You better take this seriously.
Carlos is the man. Carlos is the man. Carlos is the man. He is so the man.
Oh my gosh, dude, you were literally the most disappointing co-host I've ever had.
Is my mic on? Here we go, guys. One more time.
Gosh, I just wanna.
Steve, take it from the top. Are you ready? Here we go. Carlos is the man. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Carlos is the man.
Gosh, that was your song. That was way worse than your Thanksgiving anthem that you just crushed. If anything, I think Carlos deserves to hear that rendition because it's exactly what we're trying to do is get food to children so that they have.
There was too much pressure.
So in turn, you need to please pass, you know what I'm saying, dog.
I don't know.
If you're gonna ruin a song, you might as well ruin it correctly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You see, Dex has this gift where he likes to write songs.
Police, pass the yams. Police, pass the yams. Police, pass the yams. I'm hungry, please. Pass the yams.
They climbed the charts last year. It was
really
huge.
did. It was a huge.
Yeah.
There's not enough
Massive.
Thanksgiving
It
songs.
was.
You know what I'm
It was
saying?
really good.
So, in order to just try and make Thanksgiving more of a holiday, more important because people go from Halloween directly to Christmas, we had to write a Thanksgiving album, and
Absolutely.
really, yeah. So
I'm kind of embarrassed right now.
I mean, you're changing the world one holiday at a time.
Well, I appreciate that,
Yeah,
Carlos.
I love
so
it.
Trying to do my
that's
best
all we're
here.
trying. That's what we're trying to do is help this region in Thailand to where a little boy can say, "Police, pass the yams."
Mm-hmm.
I'm out. I was like,
Police, pass the yams. Police, pass the yams. Police, pass the yams. I'm hungry, please. Pass the yams.
yeah. Okay.
Carlos,
That's deep.
I'm gonna go leave.
No, absolutely. You have to
No?
stay. No.
Really?
No, you're in. You're
Really?
in. You're
Thanks,
here.
man.
I mean, and this
Appreciate
is
that.
where I've become just a super fan of you two.
Thanks, man.
Can I just say, like, the way you guys do what you do, and yet people still call. We just got another sponsorship.
Did you
Y'all-
really? Oh, my God.
Oh, Vanessa.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Sponsor a little boy in Thailand. So y'all keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And thank you for listening and giving right now and making a difference in the lives of these children. They're not going to say, please pass the yams, but for the first time, they can go into their home knowing there's food.
It's so true.
They can go in their home and they can look their mom and their dad in the eye and they can be handed a bowl of food. Where a lot of times they may have come home and there wasn't. I mean, think about it as parents. Maybe you have a kid. I know I do. You guys do too. Have you ever had to look at your child and say there's absolutely nothing to eat?
Maybe once.
Maybe.
No, I'm just kidding. I've never had to.
And even if you did, you jumped in the car and you went somewhere.
And that's the thing. You open up the pantry and it's like, we all have like how many different canned goods in our pantry that we haven't touched in years. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, these parents feel the same way about their kids as we do about ours. And they would give their left leg to provide. They just cannot provide in some cases because of the poverty that they live in. So we have a chance today to give very little, $38, and make a big change in their life so that this Christmas can be one they'll never forget because it'll be a Christmas like they've never experienced. Christmas with full bellies, a Christmas where they have food to eat and their kids can go off to school. 855-293-2323.
It's time to open your eyes and check out these morning guys. They'll wake you up when you're half asleep.
I wanted that for you so bad, bro.
Wow.
And each day they're on the air. They got listeners everywhere. I think these dudes are great and no show compares.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
My radio is what I need when I am waking slowly.
We're done with you.
Yeah, done.
That's basically as if it was written from my own heart to you two.
I wanted you to hit that post, bro.
I'm not good at it.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to this morning show. Morning show. We've got great music and some fun, you know. Yes, it's true. It's a show with much appeal.
These are the lost albums of Dex. And you could have them now if you call the number. Order now. Carlos, what is that number to get Dex's lost album?
That's not what we're doing. Yep, not at all. 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. Or please go to star88.fm. We're here for another 30 minutes. That's all we got left of the morning invasion. And truly, we are teaming up with Compassion for Compassion Week to reach this region of Thailand where there are children who literally don't know if they're going to eat today. So we're trying to get these kids sponsored for $38 a month. We've gotten a lot of comments this morning, people chiming in, want to know, well, how much of the money goes to the child? What's going on? We've answered that a few times.
Yeah.
But what was the website that people go to?
There's a few that are out there. You can just Google. Charity Navigator is a good one, and you'll see that over 80% of so $8 out of every 10 goes directly to helping children in poverty. The other $2 goes to, running a company that involves having to print paper and have translations done to get all the funding that we need for governments to allow us to operate in their countries. So $8 out of $10 going directly to a kid, that's a ton being used to help change a life.
Wow.
If that's not good enough for you, I'm not going to try to convince you to give, but I'm just telling you consistently, Compassion International ranks among the best at what they do, and they are the most transparent when it comes to their money. And if you want more info, you can Google, you can check out Charity Navigator, and you'll see. And I've said this earlier because I know I was like this before, the skeptic. I use questions like that to basically give myself an out so that I don't have to act. If that's what you're doing, I get it. Don't act. Do your thing. If you want to find somewhere else to give, then give. My hope is that, though, that you're just not getting out of it so you to do nothing. Because if it's not internationally, help children here locally. Give through your church. Find a place that you can invest in because God wants us to make a difference with not just our talents and not just our time, but even sometimes with the way that we are blessed. And sometimes that's our money. So if it's here, great. Thank you. We would love you to be on our team. And let's help kids together because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to do two things, man. I fight to love well, and I fight for kids who are hungry. So if you want to join that, 855-293-2323. But don't make excuses to not give.
Woke up this morning feeling tired. Got changed into a suit and tie. Wipe that crust away out of my eyes.
You nailed that, Carlos.
Traffic's grinding to a halt, slower than a turtle's crawl.
Okay.
Gosh, that guy.
You nailed
terrible.
that post, by the way.
Yeah, barely.
Terrible.
I had to be prepped. So we set the new goal of 30.
Oh, yeah.
Here's where we're at. We're at 23.
Oh, wow.
So we're 7 children. Can we do 7 children in the last half hour of the morning invasion?
I hope so.
Let's hit that 30 mark, and let's walk out of this door with that final goal being met for the morning.
Chip just texted me. He told me to put my headphones down and leave the studio.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Well,
I'm not going.
good. We're standing here.
Lock the door.
Standing strong. We're going to do this, man.
We're going to do this.
855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323.
What's going to happen if we hit 30 by 10? What's going to happen, Carlos? What are you going to do for us?
We said the Starmies would choose.
What are they saying, Steve-O? What do we got? What are they saying, man?
There's lots of things, unfortunately. I'm like trying to hang with y'all, but also combating trolls on YouTube.
No,
so
don't stop it right now, Steve-O. Don't you dare get sucked into that.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because there's like hate speech and stupid things happening.
Carlos, let me just tell you something.
So
if trolls attack Steve-O, we lose him.
No.
He's gone.
Yeah. I mean, doing things like this, there are trolls everywhere. I mean, even in your own personal Facebook, you're going to get a troll. It could be someone that you love and know, and they're going to hit you upside the head. Nah, just move on.
Yeah, exactly. Move on. I've been trying to teach him that. He just, he loves, what do you love about it, Steve-O?
What?
Trolls.
Nothing, but I do love the Starmy, and we've got a lot of really rad Starmy people who I'm trying to protect from things.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
You don't have to yell at me, dude. It's cool.
Okay, cool. Word. Oh, no. Don't you besmirch this.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's Friday the 13th today.
That's not the right song.
Yeah.
I don't know how that got in there.
So, yeah.
I'm playing parody songs until we reach 30, by the way. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving until we, This one's going out to you. The troll. Steve-O, get off the internet right now.
I bought a real tree with good intentions.
No, this isn't a real song.
It's real.
So many pine needles I can't mention. I put it in the stand and twisted the screws, but the thing fell over, guess it was loose. Every day gets a little drier. Plugged in the lights and it caught fire. It was just like branches where it once stood. It burned 4 houses in the neighborhood. I bought a real tree. It bankrupted me. Whoa. The artificial ones were fine, but I wanted the Santa pine.
There's a Steve-O parody in here. Is there a Steve-O parody in here?
No.
Okay. You didn't write it?
Take a break.
That's what he does.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. One more? Can I do one more? Carlos, can I do one more?
Sure.
After the break, I got one more for you
Hey,
guys.
hey,
What?
chimichanga.
Here is a star PowerPoint from Billy Graham.
We're just going to shut up and let him preach it.
I read about a daughter of a poor widow. She left home to go out into sin. For 3 years, she was gone. And when she came back, stumbling back, having been beaten up by her boyfriend, she came to the back door and expected it to be locked, but it was open. And she opened the door and she went in, and her mother was sitting there reading the Bible. And she said, "Mother, I never expected to find the door open. Are you here?" And the mother said, "My darling, ever since that night you walked out, that door has been open." God stands ready to forgive. You see, God doesn't have to get ready for you to repent. He doesn't have to get ready for you to come to the cross. He doesn't have to get ready for you to be forgiven. But thou art a God ready to pardon, gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and in great kindness, the scriptures say. God's ready right now. He's standing here with open arms and saying, "Jim, Bill, Susie, Mary, come."
Star 88, Star PowerPoint.
inside me. And you call me out to pull me in. You tell me I can start again. And I don't need to keep on hiding. I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. It's so like you to keep pursuing. It's so like me to go astray. Ooh, but you guard my heart with your truth, the kind of love that's bulletproof. And I surrender to your kindness. Oh, I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? Now I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no, you won't let go, no matter what I do. It's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. It's so unusual, it's frightening. I'm fully known and loved by you.
I can't keep up.
That's Torrin Wells. No, Star 88. Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
It is Compassion Week, 9:36.
High today at 50 degrees.
All right, Carlos, you're almost done, man. You're almost done with us, and we're trying to reach that goal of 30 before Carlos leaves, and we're close. Where are we at?
Let me check. We're at 23.
23?
23.
23. We're trying to reach 30 kids sponsored before the end of the show today. Of course, we have a pretty big goal that we're trying to meet by the end of today. But we're crushing it, guys, and I'm super proud of the Storm. You know? Super proud of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, for real, dude.
All right, let's talk a little bit about compassion, Carlos. You know, let's share some stories. You know, you just got back from Africa. You've been out there on the field, and you've seen it firsthand. And you've seen what compassion does. You know.
Yeah. You know, compassion is something that I'm super passionate about, obviously, because I'm here giving up vacation days.
Right.
You know, to spend this with you guys.
Yeah.
Because I want to see kids who are hungry get fed.
Yeah.
You know, and what I am hoping that you get from hearing this is just a sense of how we should love people. Because I know that living where we do now and like the way things kind of are, we are so quick to find a reason to hate someone.
Yeah.
To fight with someone or to argue with someone. And I would just hope that we can all find a spot to just love someone.
Yeah.
There are kids halfway around the world who didn't ask to be born in the jungles of Togo or the jungles of Thailand. They didn't ask to be in a situation where they're trying to survive.
Yeah.
Here in America, we have the ability to have some form of safety net. There's something that can pick us up. If we have nothing, there's usually a shelter we can go to find something. In other parts of the world, it's feast or famine, dude. Like, you're going to survive or you're not.
Right.
Yep.
We're asking you to help these kids survive, to give them a chance. We talked earlier about the rice fields and how there are people in Africa who work the rice fields but don't get paid enough to purchase the rice that they're using to harvest to feed someone else.
Yeah.
That to me is one of those heartbreaking realities I don't understand. My brain doesn't comprehend it.
Yeah.
Like, if I work at a grocery store, I get paid enough to buy groceries. Imagine working at a grocery store and walking out every day knowing I can't even buy a jug of milk.
Right. Dude.
That's the reality for a lot of these families, and that's why they can't feed the 2 or 3 mouths that they have at home.
And that's why we took this week on Star 88 to focus in on Compassion International, because, I mean, you just got back from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You saw firsthand what they are facing, and we're focused specifically on a region of Thailand right now for our one project that because we're like, dude, we got to help. We got to do something. I put my money where my mouth is. I sponsor a child through Compassion. I have for the last year now. And it's incredible to see what happens when you give that $38 and then you start receiving these letters and corresponding with my child. His name's Jacopet. And to hear what he's learning in school, what he's been able to do, the fact that he's been going to school now because he has a school uniform, because here in America, it's like, whatever. In that region, if you don't have a school uniform, you cannot go to school.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot get an education. He could not afford a school uniform himself. But because we sponsored him, he was able to get a school uniform so that he can now in turn go to class and learn. Mm-hmm. Not just like to hear the gospel of Jesus and to hear that there's a God who loves him, but truly to get an education that can change his life. For the trajectory of his life has changed forever.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So
you had the opportunity to give hope to a kid. That's just it. Like, I think back to when I was in Africa and I met this little boy. His hope is to be in the UN someday. And I'm like, why do you want to be in the United Nations? He's like, because I want to bring hope to Togo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to bring help to those who are growing up like I did, who have nothing. He's in the Compassion program. He doesn't want to, fly to America and go to Disney. He wants to join the UN and bring governmental change to his country. Like, I just want you today to take a chance on doing something big, not just for a kid, but honestly for the kingdom of God today. 855-293-2323 is the number.
Mm-hmm.
Give a kid a chance. Your $38 is going to help them hope and help them dream. And you're going to do so much. Or just go to star88.fm, see their faces.
Yeah,
pick the boy or girl.
Yeah, let's pull up a little boy or a little girl and talk about it. Give the details on that.
This one coming from Thailand. His name is Wirata, 4 years old. Birthday is August 9th. His parents are together, which is it's like hard because sometimes it's like we got to know these things.
Mm-hmm.
He has a mom and a dad. Not everyone does. The mom is not employed. The father is sometimes employed as a day laborer, doing different jobs. He loves to draw. He loves hide and seek. He loves jumping. He loves listening to stories. And again, he lives in this community that we're focused on. I could try and pronounce it. I'll ruin it. Baan Me Sarit. It's like north of Tak, Thailand. And so this child, if sponsored, will be provided with Bible teaching, sports competitions, nutritious food 3 times a day, health education, medical care, school fees, and supplies. And once a child is sponsored, as Carlos has been saying, not only is that child sponsored, but if the mother or father who cares for this child fall ill or there's an emergency, something happens, that parent is going to be taken care of because they are the guardian of this child who is now within this program.
Jason Albuquerque, he gets it. He just sponsored a little boy in Thailand.
Yeah.
Jureyu has been sponsored. That puts it at now 6 children to go in the next 20 minutes.
Man.
In 20 minutes, can we get 6 children sponsored? Let's hit this goal before we're done this morning. That's 6 children who are going to get to know the love of Jesus, and who are going to get a hot belly full of food and warmth and education and the chance to make it and not just become another poverty-stricken statistic.
Dude. Call the number, guys. 855-293-2323. Again, 855-293-2323. Call the number or jump online, star88.fm. That's probably the easiest way. And then you can go and check out all the kids and get all the information about them. And, yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing you can do with your family as well. You know, if you have kids, it's something you can do as a family. The Jeter family, you know. I love that picture that you showed us yesterday, you know, that you got from your child, Steve-O.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. He drew a picture of his village. He sent us a picture along with the letter that was translated. So you get to see the letter in his native language, and then the translator translates it to us what he is saying. And man, I'm telling you, it's absolutely incredible to know that you're impacting the life of a child halfway across the world. And we're corresponding, and we've heard some incredible stories of people who sponsor children and then take a trip out there halfway across the world to meet them, to see the impact that that their finances, their donation has had on the life of this child. So, dude, it's absolutely incredible. Now, here's the thing. NM Veggie Momster, she chimes in regularly on YouTube. She chimed in and said, hey, I don't get paid till Friday. Can I still donate tomorrow? And the truth is, yes, you absolutely can donate tomorrow. For those that can donate today, don't wait. Don't wait till tomorrow, because we need your support right now. We're, again, focused on this region in Thailand. There is a project, and summation is we need 54 children sponsored total to get this project completed so that we can impact this region in Thailand. And so we're looking for your support right now. Star88.fm. Click on the banner, and you can pick a child yourself or call the phone number 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323.
Beautiful. How many away are we from 30?
We just got 2 more, guys.
2 more? Man.
Heather and Aaron, both from Albuquerque. Aaron sponsored a little boy, and Heather sponsored a little girl.
That's what I'm talking about,
we
guys.
are 4 children away. 4 to go to get to that 30 mark.
Landon chimed in and said, my mother-in-law had a sponsored child that grew out of the program but still receives letters, which is like, that's really cool.
Are we going to break? Do you have time for a story? What are we doing?
You know what? Let's do a story if you want to do a story.
Oh,
I want you
to go to break, man. Do you want to go to break and then come back with a story?
Your call. You let me know.
I don't know, man. I think this is your show.
I feel like
now,
this
man.
is a good setup, like to take the break so that we come. I want to hear this monster story.
All right, when we get back, I'll tell you about a Kobe. She is a little girl I met recently, and she's the girl that broke me and made me cry. I have her photo on my phone that I have it on my Instagram that I will keep and cherish for the rest of my life. Meeting this girl broke me.
Beautiful. All right. We're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Again, the number to call is 855-293-2323 or go to star88.fm.
4 to go. Come on.
4 more, guys. Come on. Let's do it. We'll be right back.
It's the season of giving, and we're bringing an early gift to town. Compassion Live presents the Roadshow Christmas Tour, featuring Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum,
It's beginning to look a lot.
Josh Wilson, and introducing Leanna Crawford. Come celebrate the joy of Christmas with us. The Roadshow Christmas, Saturday, December 8th, 6 p.m. at the Santa Ana Star Center in Rio Rancho, and Sunday, December 9th at 6 p.m. at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces. No more long lines at the door. All reserved seating now. VIP tickets with special meet and greet also available at the RoadshowChristmasTour.com. The Roadshow Christmas Tour with Matthew West, Matt Maher, Building 429, Plum, Josh Wilson, and Leanna Crawford, produced by Compassion Live.
Star 88 thanks the Rain Tunnel Car Spa for becoming a power partner and supporting this hour of programming. The Rain Tunnel Car Spa with 3 and soon 4 Albuquerque locations, providing car washes, detailing, and gasoline. RainTunnelCarspa.com.
If you have unanswered prayers, it's probably time for you to go for a breakthrough. Discover the barriers and malfunctions in your prayer life that can put your prayers on mute. Then, find out how to build increasing confidence in your relationship with God as we kick off one of our favorite teaching series titled Breakthrough Prayer. This week on Walk in the Word with James McDonald.
Make an appointment with James McDonald. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM.
We're challenging every Star 88 listener to become a Compassion Child sponsor. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. Yeah, back when I was younger, my eyes were full of life. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move. I need that joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I need that joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. Joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I need that joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
For King and Country Joy, it is Star 88. It's 9:53.
High today at 50 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Good morning. We are about 6 minutes away from reaching that goal. Can we do it? How many do we need, Carlos?
Well, thanks to Nancy sponsoring a boy in Thailand, 3 to go.
Whoa.
3 children, and we hit the 3030 mark.
Beautiful.
Huge, guys, huge.
Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy, for stepping in.
That's awesome, man. Gosh.
So I told you I want to introduce you guys to a Kobe.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll let you can see her little face there.
Oh, man.
So a Kobe was a girl that I met in Togo. And a Kobe story goes like this. When I first get there, we're like, oh, you get to interview this girl. She's a pretty powerful story. And I'm like, cool. So she walks in with her grandmother, and Akobe sees me with an audio recording device,
Yeah.
my buddy Todd with cameras, and then Lee, our compassion buddy, we're smiling and she is terrified.
Yeah.
Here are 3 white dudes with cameras and
Right.
equipment, and she is freaked. So grandmother like holds her, she's crying, she's freaked out. We're like, hey, we don't have to interview her, we're good, we'll just stop, no big deal. But Lee, who's the best, has a pack of Oreo cookies. And he's like, hey, just give her the Oreos. If she wants to sit with us, she can. If she doesn't, she won't. Over a packet of Oreo cookies, we find out Akobe's story. Her mother, years ago, was a victim of human trafficking. And she was basically stolen off to the country of Nigeria. While there, she was forced to work in a home to eventually purchase her freedom, in a sense, which basically will never happen, right? Well, while she was there, she got pregnant with Akobe. And she did her best to hide Akobe so that Akobe would never be discovered and become a victim of human trafficking herself. For fear of losing Akobe, she snuck away one night back to Togo and left Akobe with her mother. So she's living with her grandmother. She had to go back to Nigeria because she was afraid if they found her in Togo and they found Akobe and her grandmother, they would hurt them all. So her mom had to leave. Akobe doesn't know her real mom. Her grandmother doesn't know where in the country of Nigeria she is because of human trafficking. But her mom was brave enough to bring Akobe back to Togo and risk her own life. Akobe, when she got to Togo, was so malnourished, the village she was in did not expect her to survive.
Wow.
The picture, you know that Sarah McLachlan video song? And there's that little boy who's skinny arms, skinny legs, big pot belly, just that a victim of so much malnourishment, like that was her. I saw the original picture of Akobe when she first came to Compassion. To see her now, to see the child I just showed you, happy, healthy, she beat the odds.
Gosh, man.
She was not supposed to survive, but she did because Compassion was there and someone sponsored Akobe. She was given food, all the medicine, and now she is here. Akobe is another one of those students who says they want to be a doctor.
Oh, wow.
Because she saw the miracle of life that was given to her. Man. She wants to provide that miracle to other kids right there in Togo.
Dude, that's what it's all about, right?
That's one story.
Right.
And I had 12 that I sat through over 3 days, and each one was so remarkable. You extrapolate that over all the children who are being sponsored.
Yeah.
You move that to Thailand, and you, my friend, right now listening, will create a story much like Akobe's.
Yeah.
Your child will have a chance at life, and who knows what they'll become, but you're giving them the chance that without you, they wouldn't have.
Man. Check it out. We're just about out of time, so I want to give you guys the phone number right now so that you...
2 to go.
Yeah.
Caleb just got one.
Oh.
Thank you for sponsoring a boy in Thailand.
Dude, we got 4
2 to go.
minutes
Come
left. 855-293-2323. That's 855-293-2323. Go to the web, star88.fm, click on the Compassion banner, and you can see the children that are left that we are trying to get sponsored through Compassion International. We've answered so many questions. Go back, listen on demand if you missed any of it, because truly we are teamed up with Compassion International. You can find out more about them through the Better Business Bureau. They're an accredited charity. Over 1.9 million children have been sponsored. They're a trusted charity since 1952. So for all the people that have those questions or are skeptical, let me just try and put you at ease, man. You can Google just about anything y'all need as far as where the money goes and what it does. And I'm telling you guys right now, there's no better time than right now to call that number, 855-293-2323, and impact the life of a child, for real.
Dude, Carlos, I just want to say thanks, man,
It's
for
been
what
fun,
you're doing.
man. I'm bummed you're not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, for
Dude,
real.
If I'm ever around, I just want to come back and just join a regular show with you guys one day.
Oh,
just
dude,
once.
you'd love that.
I have had more fun the last 2 days with you guys than I've ever had at any Compassion event I've ever done, hands down.
We appreciate that, dude.
Starmies, you do not know how good you have it with these two. Like, Dex, Steve, you guys are the best. Thank you, guys.
All right, here's the number again, 855-293-2323. Again, write it down, guys, 855-293-2323, or go to star88.fm. How many are away from 30?
Just 2.
Just
two more children.
God.
Would you sponsor them both? You can sponsor 2 kids right now if you want. Or 2 people, sponsor your 1, and let's hit that 30. Thank you.
Dude. So Heidi's up next, and she will give you guys the next update. Find out if we hit that 30.
Yeah, stick around.
So we love you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
That's all we got. There ain't no more. That's right. Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.